stream. Hello, hello, hello. Get that to that. I think that's all cool. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, it's cold, man. Okay, test, test, test. Okay, mic's cool. It's cool and working. So we're gonna be Five Nights at Flickbear's tomorrow, and Minecraft today, it would seem. So hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Good, I hope. Good. Hey, welcome, man. You're first? Yes, indeed you are. Nice and quick. And Ice King in second place. Congratulations. Doing great. You? I'm also doing pretty good. Just been a little bit indecisive, so Ice King got to decide today what we're doing. I was stuck 50-50 between Minecraft and what's it call it? Find It's a Flick Bears 3. So I put a vote. Haven't been on Minecraft ever since it rage baited me. Oh no. Actually, if you could send me your username again, I'll have to re-whitelist you because something broke and it kind of poofed out all of the whitelists. I have put a message in the Minecraft Discord channel because I'm needing to re-whitelist everyone. So hope I remember it too. Yeah. Bit of an inconvenience, but it's just kind of happened. Okay, I'm gonna sleep and I'm gonna go out on a mission. Oh, sorry, Ice King. I just realized you having a good day. Cool. I also just realized I completely missed you saying hello. Sorry about that. I was kind of AFK, trying to rack my head around why the server decided to reset all of the bloody usernames. Hey, welcome, Sherman. How are you doing? Yep, cool. I got it. I'll try adding you now. Oh, well, hello. I found enough resources to build my castle. Hey, now just need an Eric. Cool, very cool. The only thing I'll ask if you kindly build it quite far away from me, because I've got my chat's become clickable. You know, I do like my chat overlay until I don't like it. White list add. Okay, that name has been added to the whitelist. Oh yeah, it also says in chat. That's cool. Yeah, so you should be able to join back. There's also another issue I came across when I was testing, but I need to get that sorted. No, I'm gonna explain it because it's kind of a big problem, but I'm gonna not ignore it. Captain's giving his username as well. Okay, fine. Thank you guys, King, and no problem. The ban actions are tempting. Well, I've only had to ban one person, and I'm not going to go into detail as to why. But we've only have one banned person so far. And I hope to keep it that way, honestly. I don't like banning people if I don't have to. Now, I need a Taiga biome. Yeah, this Taiga biome. We need a Taiga biome because I need Podzol. And this seems like the best way to get Podzol, I think, is just mass deforestation because, yeah. Oh, very nice. Screenshots. Is that what you plan to build? Nice. That's quite far away if I'm correct, because I haven't. The only ones. The only ones that it took me ages trying to find that biome because I was trying to find it for the mud. What is that? Done. Yeah. I've also been trying to look for new people to add. My goodness, that's so hard. I'm like, okay, this seems like a cool streamer. I'm watching them, and it's like, okay, cool, cool, cool. And then then it's just ridiculously the language just goes in like horrible. It's like, excuse me, okay, And they're not even advertising 15 plus, 16 plus, 18 plus. And it's like, and you speak like that? My God, leave me alone. Why don't you have donations? Because my channel is too small to be applicable for them. I'm not allowed to use them because my channel's too small. I believe it's a possible location where slimes can spawn. Oh yeah, it has to specifically be a swamp. I know it's a mangrove. I don't know about mangroves, but I know swamps work, but I'm not sure about mangroves. I'll have to look at that. But thank you. Why can't I use my blocks again? I've just customized this. Oh, I hostile mob, not block. There you go. You had donations. You would do. Hey, thank you. That's greatly appreciated. Yeah, it's completely out of my control. Until I grow my channel, there's not much else I can do about it. But thank you anyway. Even considering that's amazing. Also, do much I found a desert village. Ooh, nice. Oh, and I got some really, really, really good news. Also, I need any suggestions on like game music that we could play in the background is more than welcome. I can't decide whether I want to do Undertale, some Nautica, maybe some Doki Doki, but I do a lot of Doki Doki background music, so I'm not actually sure what background music to put on. I know a song, but it's not a game music, but it's also not copyright. I think song you would like. If it's one I don't know, I'll listen to it off camera first. Just I like to be first, but then maybe afterwards, if I like it, we'll do it on the stream. Mainly, I know like it can be. The song is drum roll, please. It's not like I like you. Oh, it's not like you like you. Yeah, I know that one. Compose your own music. I wish that's a lot easier said than done. Also, I don't know if it's actually updated. I have actually added 2 new emotes today because I've been productive. You did. Oh, nice, nice, Ice King. That's cool. Yeah, 2 new emotes. Yeah. There's that one, and there's also a tree because I don't ask me why I made a tree. I got bored, so I made a tree. That happens when I get bored. I just why when I get bored, I spontaneously do things. Believe it or not, I was actually creating a thumbnail for a Minecraft video, and I went from making a thumbnail to making a pixel art tree. How I went from those two things, I don't know. What you plan to build? Right now I'm gathering resources ready for some terraforming at my base. I'm currently building. We're gonna be building trees later, and after building the trees, we're going to After building the trees, I am going to need all this puzzle for terraforming, just to make it look a bit nicer. And this happens to be one of the easiest ways to get puzzle. Bad for the environment, sure, but you know, it looks nice. I love tea. I know, I liked it. I'm really proud of my tea one. I I searched up some photos of tea for inspiration, and I found a really you can get really narrow cups. So I tried to make one like that. So yeah, this came out quite nice. I'm sorry I can't say today. Big exam tomorrow. So, but hey, no problem. Good luck with your exam tomorrow. Good luck. I wish you the best of luck with your exam. You got this. So yeah, I should really think about music. Only in the meantime, let me just get this on. Maybe this is the change of music because we haven't actually listened to the Minecraft music in a long time, and there is something nice about it. Honestly, get rid of these. Don't want those. Yeah, but looking for new people. Yet to find any new people yet. But I think we'll get. Yes, if there's any other K music It's gonna be good. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Unpaid Penguin. How are you? Okay, it's a bit loud. Have I actually got game audio? No, I don't have game audio. Why don't I have game audio? Oh, because I'm an idiot. Game audio, there you go. I get weird, we have no game audio, there you go. Only 3 hours of sleep today. That's not great. Sleep is important. There we go. We now have in-game music because I kind of forgot to set that up. Little bit short-sighted of me, but there we go. It's now working. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to watch like Twitch streamers. They're so hard to find a Twitch stream I actually like to watch. I find it's kind of, there's so many, but then also very little. You building something? Yes and no. It's natural when school starts. I see. Yeah, I had my first day back to my education today. It wasn't too bad. I got plenty of sleep. But I always try to make sure to get decent sleep because, you know, sleep's important. This is all for terraforming. I can show you once I get over there. Once I get my inventory full, and I'll come over, go over, and I'll show you what we're doing. I've done some off camera and recorded it. Was decent for you? I think I went to bed 1, then I woke up at well, a normal night's sleep for me is about 10 hours normally, but I think that 11, about 7 hours tonight, last night, and that's okay. Not my ideal, but it's not terrible. But normally I sleep nearly 10, 11 hours. Why? I don't know. I just do. Money? That is a really random thing to just... 6, okay, short term, yeah. I'm going to use AI to make you hard to sing. Okay, interesting. Can't say I like the use of AI, but fair, each to their own. I can't imagine it's going to be very good though. Because you wouldn't do it. Well, yeah. There are just some things that ain't going to happen, and that's one of them. Hi, it has started early. Now this is about the time I usually try to start it. 8 o'clock is my start time. Mid-September I get good sleep too. Hey, that's good. Okay, now this was just all for another project. So I'm just going to find Winfield Bro. That's okay. No, that's not the what I talk about here. This is where I put most of my stuff. There you go. Sugar box like that. We'll also stick mossy cobblestone in there with them. And that. Okay, cool. I'm going to sleep like this. You know, a good spot where I could possibly build. I won't have time. It's a pesky thing with work, school and stuff. Do you know a good spot I could build? Ooh. Sorry, bye. I wish you good luck. Hey, thank you for stopping by. Oh, it's a pop. At the moment. Ooh, good spot to build. Where could I think of? What kind of spot are you thinking? Do you want a nice and flat area, or do you want a forest? What kind of terrain do you want? Gotta go walk my pet. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. Flat. Okay. Well, there is spawn. That area is relatively flat. Although, closer spawn can be both a negative and good thing. Where is flat? Because all around here is mountains, and it is for a long time. I don't really have much of a map, so I don't really show up in your streams. Our Easter holidays have ended, so Hey, no need to apologize. No need to apologize. IRL and real life stuff takes priority. Still appreciate you stopping nonetheless. How long does the ban last? Forever. On here it's very much I've gone for a one and done kind of thing. If there's one severe breakage of the rules, you're just gone. Because as I have found out in the past, giving second chances usually never ends up well. It just makes the person who gets caught more secretive about it, then actually stops them. Let me think. I know I did make a map, but I think I've lost it. Oh no, for that. Oh, the ban. Say 10 minutes. Basically, no tolerance on the server. Yeah. On that, for the button ban, 10 minutes. I would say. Okay, book and quill. Nope. Why have I got rid of my book and quill? Oh, that. Okay. Well, I don't need any of that anymore. That was remind me, so we can get rid of that. Okay, so we need to find a spot. I think a good spot would I think if you're looking for flat terrain, around spawn would be a good spot, I think. Around spawn has a lot of flat areas. Gonna wait for critical moments, I see. Okay, waiting for when I need to do stuff. Yeah, I see how it is. Okay, so what should we do? I've got tree building. We got tree building I need to do. Also kind of slime farm, or do we... Yeah, I built these trees. That's also what the puzzle's for down there. Or do we do some quick... this mining? Actually, wouldn't mind digging up more of this. That could also be good because I'm planning on forming a faction in the server, so if people don't spawn, I can easily recruit players. Yeah, oh, that sounds cool. Also, if there's anybody you know who'd be into, like any other streamers or anything that you like and you know they play Minecraft, we are looking for new people because, well, it's becoming kind of quiet. Well, there's kind of quiet on here, and I wouldn't mind a few more people. The more people, the merrier, after all. As long as they're not trouble. But then that's why we also have the zero tolerance policy, because it's just easier that way. And I no doubt there'll be a few people who will... One ban per stream? Yes, there is one ban per stream. Otherwise, if people stack them up enough, it would literally mean... If people had enough points and they spammed it, it could just mean I can't use my mouse the entire day. The entire stream, which would suck. Welcome, Ethan King. Welcome to stream. How you doing? Yeah, that would really not be fun if I lost my mouse mission the entire stream. Although I guess that could be good for like a really big, maybe it'd be like a really big expensive one, ban a button the entire stream, but also could be very destructive to the stream as well. Okay, no E button for you. So I can't crouch, okay. I now can't crouch. That's not going to be annoying at all. Well, okay, I can't build... Let me get my timer up. I can't now build trees for my next time. I can't build trees for my next... I now can't build any of my trees because I need a crouch to build them. Staff... Okay, I did a focus session, whatever that means, but either way, it is a timer, so I got a 10-minute timer on now. Empty for inventory? No. If you so, But let me pause the timer here. Okay, if you want, my inventory key is on tab. Just to make you aware. So do you want to ban that? Do you want to ban my inventory tab, like my inventory button, or the crouching action? Because my crouch is on E. Yes, I know I'm weird. I know how weird that is. Inventory. Okay, so I can't press tab then. And I'm going to start my timer now. Actually, no, this isn't a timer. What is that? Timer, there we go. 10-minute timer, go. Cool. Okay, so now I can't open my inventory. Okay, that's kind of a little bit problematic. But I guess, oh, that's gonna pay me waiting for these. I'm just gonna have to leave these things despawn. That's tragic. I don't like looting 8 blocks. But oh well, I guess it is. You did redeem it at the end of the day. So this will be, yeah, my fate now. Ooh, coal. Okay, I would rather not get. Good luck to being the greatest YouTuber. Hey, thank you. First channel ban? Yeah, you are the first one to do it as well. There we go. I know it's 1 per stream, but I don't know if it's 1 per person or. I set it up in the actual Discord settings to be 1 per stream, but I don't know if that's related to 1 per person or 1 literally per entire stream. I think it's entire stream, to be honest. Don't make. Hello there. Hey, welcome on Rendered. How you doing? Don't stop making content because I'm sure one day you'll make it. Yeah, that's the plan. But thank you for the encouragement. It's greatly appreciated. Hello there. I've made it back after hectic times. Hey, it's good to see you again. How have you been? Well, hectic from the sounds of it, but once you get millions of subscribers, don't forget this first ban. I'll try my best not to, although I am notoriously forgetful. But I'll try not to. Is Ethan King 701? Although one thing I have, you know, the amount of fighting my urge now to open my inventory is so real. When you invest in your channel, this is an investment, you'll get a return. 1,000,000 subs. That would be cool. Don't forget to gift me something when you blow up. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about gifting you things. Also, I don't know if my memory's gonna last that long. But I'll try my best to maybe remember. Remember the people who support you as you go. Yes, I know the regulars here. And they will be remembered. Also, I think we'll get. Well, I don't have the OG badge because that's not. I don't know if I can make my own badges. I think I can when I become a channel. I'd be glad with a surprise too after you blow up. Shameless plug. Shameless. Yes, very shameless plug. Yeah, but I think at that point things change really. Things like when you get to that level, things really do change. I'd imagine when you get bigger, because it's not like right now. Realistically, there's not much value to my channel. My channel doesn't exactly have much value to it. But when you get big like that, you do have your channel has a lot bigger value to it and stuff that actually, well, really big value things to it. Value things? I'm not really sure how to describe it. But like yeah, because when you got more people watching, you then have a lot more people to show stuff to, which means you got to be a lot more thoughtful about what you do. And a lot more people who listen and would follow whatever you say, which is a nice thing, but also can be very bad in the wrong hands. You're wasting too many blocks. You're the one who banned me from using my inventory, so I can't exactly I can't exactly pick them up now, can I? Well, by value, you probably mean net worth. Yeah. And like now, another thing to consider when you're that big, like I said before, like there's so many people who will just, they're a lot more likely to listen, and like you say, oh, I really recommend this. There's a lot of people that which would end up getting something they wouldn't otherwise like really would have. So there's a lot more emphasis on like thinking about what you take on and stuff like that, because you want to know it's going to be the best for the people you're recommending it to. I don't want to just recommend junk, although I do know there's certain YouTubers and streamers that do that, and I guess they're all within their rights to, but personally I'd much rather do something that is worthwhile for everyone, not just me. The business sector is one of my favorite things. Yeah, that has been a very bad economical thing. Although I'm not going to speak about politics because Twitch don't like that, especially when it's unclassified. Ow, 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 ow. My face is hitting the rocks. It's not supposed to do that. Ow. Hello there. Oh wait, I can't. Oh, bugger, 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 bugger. How long's left my timer? Ah, oh, bugger, bugger, bugger. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh no. No. Yeah, I know. No, redacted is not for streams. Yeah. Why do I lag so much after I die, of all things? I noticed that for some reason on the server, I lag like crazy after, So what is classifying as your opening inventory? Does opening a chest count as opening your inventory? Also, this street's become quite a bit of a mess now. Chest is fine. Okay, good. Because I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to take a chest with me so I can actually look in my inventory. Okay, a decent bit of my stuff has dropped here. Look what you're making me have to do. It's beyond awkward. That was the most awkward way to use my inventory ever. I don't think I've ever used my inventory any more awkwardly than that. This is satisfaction I get. It's nice. I hope it is. Second ban, you can't fight mobs during the stream. You have to be creative, very creative. I got the channel points for that. I don't remember how many channel points I set it to, and Shuma now has used the only one for this stream. Yeah, if you redeem channel points, you can ban an action, so like pressing mouse or opening your inventory, or basically anything along the lines of there. Don't die again, please. Stuff like that. I know they were tempted to ban mouse clicking on a visual novel, but yeah, banning a click on this visual novel, I had to say no to, simply because that would literally make the game unplayable. Although it would have been interesting on last stream with Finance of Flick Bears, because that would have made it. Back what happened, I flew into a wall and died, and I'm not allowed to open my inventory. I need to open my inventory. Oh, Lucky's the wrong pickaxe. Lucky's only efficiency, yeah. He's not max. I need to actually add a better pickaxe to him. I did actually make a bunch of god pickaxes for... I had and offered to mine out down here, so I built a bunch of god pickaxes just to be used, and then I can prepare them because they're mending on it, just to make the mining process easier. You know, I don't realize how long 10 minutes is until you have to wait 10 minutes, and then it's like, wow, 10 minutes is kind of long. Hey, welcome, Mr. Shovel. How you doing? Mr. Shovel? Yeah, 1, 2. I think that's... Yeah, got your name right. Welcome. Also, I like your profile picture. It's really cool. Oh, I've also started rewatching Apothecary Diaries. That's good. I finished watching... What was it? Oh, something hides her feelings in Russian. That was good. That's a good anime. Very funny. And then I'm stuck waiting for season 2. Okay, this could be potentially deadly. Shouldn't that the inner spirit? We need the stream not win, right? Yeah. Hey, time is up. I can now. It's been 10 minutes. I can now open my inventory again. I don't know if we should increase that time. 10 minutes is what I have to now. Whether we increase that, I don't know. Oh yeah, hides her feelings in Russian? Yeah, that's the one. It is really good. I was really hoping he would reveal the fact that he could understand her, but they haven't done that yet. What's your sprint key? Need some information for next stream. My sprint key is, well, I technically have 2. I got W for, I can double tap W or I can press Alt. But if you ban sprinting, instead of banning the key, just ban sprinting. If you ban like the key for sprinting, I'll also ban double tapping W. In in good spirits, because I wouldn't, because technically I could just cheat it by always doing the other, and well, there's no way to prove it. But I don't like being cheaty, so I'll just say outright ban sprinting, which is not the worst thing. Although it'd be really hard for me to not do it because I'm so used to doing it. But I guess that's also the fun of it. I had my feelings Slovakian. See, I only speak one language. So it doesn't really work for me. That doesn't. And I was learning Japanese at one point. I wouldn't mind learning it again, but I've got a lot I need to do anyway. So kind of learning a language, kind of a big thing that I don't really have time for. But I really, maybe after I finish my driving, I might try to learn it again. Because it's such a cool language. I also used to be able to speak Welsh, but I lost that over time with not using it. I know that's why Anya hates stuff in Russian, because no one can understand. Except the main character, who she's saying it to, which is amazing. This is like... everyone, like the person she's saying it about can literally understand, except she obviously doesn't know that. Also, I like his sister is funny. The main character's sister is very funny. She doesn't even know in the manga yet. Oh, good to know. Manga is one of those things I always wanted to read. Like, I like, obviously I know digital manga is a thing, I can read it online, but I much prefer the actual book than, excuse me game, I don't want to be suffocated by gravel. I much prefer the physical book, but buying the manga in the physical format is very expensive. Manga ain't cheap. Especially depending on the series as well, it gets really expensive. Like £7 to £10 a book, which is like insanity. That's why reading digital. Yeah, I just like something about reading the actual physical book. Something about reading the actual book is nice. I don't know why. Hey, hello, Varus. Varus something? I don't really know. Vara, I think it is. I just got a 2-minute ad. Help me. I cannot listen to that. I cannot listen to that, Amphibious said. What was I saying? So now this is my issue. I forgot what I was talking about. What sentence did I say? Oh, to which response did I respond to? That could be a multitude of things, and my brain has just blanked out on me. Good thing is though, now you shouldn't have ads for the next hour. Are you an amphibian? Well, I don't like water, so technically no. And I can't swim either. talk about? Oh yeah, physical versus digital. Yeah, I much prefer physical rather than digital. Gonna sleep now. I'll come back to curse you next year. Hey, no problem. Thank you for stopping by, Sherman. Look forward to your curse. I want to say about streaming soon earlier, but I really can't. That's my issue at the moment. Or by earlier, if I was streaming earlier, it would have to be like very earlier, like what's-my-call-it o'clock. It'd have to be something like, what's the time? Where is there a portal that spawned connected to in the Netherway? No, there isn't, but I can quickly set that up. As I've stopped, thanks for the host building brand. Although what I will say, the ads are tailored to what you that ads are tailored to you individually, so maybe you've been looking at houses. Maybe it's saying you should buy a house. Not that that's a cheap thing to do, mind you. I'd like to buy a house, but they're extremely expensive. Okay, I'll go for the Nether, and I can go what's it called it? I can't think of the word now. I'll set this Netherway for you real quick. Do I have obsidian here? No, that's fine. I need a flint and steel. I'm not gonna light a portal out of flint and steel, am I? No. This is why I need ender pearls on me. There we go. There's my ender pearls. Wait, wasn't there a spawn? Yeah, there is a spawn portal, but it's not linked up to the Nether highway. Again, I'm not going to fully link that. I'm just going to build a path over. Also, fun tip for Minecraft. If you want to get through a portal instantaneously, ender pearl is a lot faster than manually. This should do it here. Ooh, lag. Last time I remember, there was a horde of zombies there that killed me a lot when I went there. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, should, if I remember correctly, be down here. There it is. Okay, I might have to install a plugin to prevent. That's where there's dirt. I see. I might have to get a plugin that prevents Endermen from placing blocks, just because they're getting a tad out of hand. Like every couple of months, I gotta go. If it's lag, might be a lot of entities. Yeah, that could be one of the reasons, but I also think it's the server. The server's having a really bad time. The memory usage on the server gets really high. I need to actually message them to ask, because it's uncharacteristic. It's advertised as wonderful players at the moment, which is fine for what we have on the server, but for some reason it's oh my goodness, this is not nice. Not from Minecraft, no. This is from a okay. Excuse me, guys. My goodness, that was horrible. It is a third-party one. It was decent to begin with, but it's causing me issues now. Minus 51, 2, and a millicon doesn't matter. Yeah, for some reason the server's becoming more of a memory hog, and I'm not sure why. Once that's 0, and then it says you're on T-Brick. Oh, sorry. Why did that activate? I didn't press. Oh, because I pressed F3. F3 is also my BRB screen. Okay. Note to self: when I open up this menu, it'll also put me on a T-break. Okay. 51 divided by 8. Nope, it just broke. 51 divided by 8. 6. So it's 0 minus 6. That's the overall coordinates. So we could like this. This depends on a few things. How many things are loaded, how good your PC is, etc, etc. Well, this is just pure server side. pure service that the server is struggling to keep up. Because I can see in the hex log, the console I should say, and it just like falls behind sometimes. It's like running X amount of ticks behind. And it specifically struggles when loading chunks. Chunks it has a really bad time trying to keep loaded. There we go. Cool, now that portal dug, if it's server then that's great. These third-party things are good at giving you the cold shoulder. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, it took over a week just to get the server going because they kind of didn't answer me for like, well, in fairness, I messaged on a weekend, so I didn't have any communication off them until quite a while after. There's one TeaCraft. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I need, every time I open this menu, it's going to say that, so I've got to remember. I say I've got to remember after I forget to remember. Okay, so I need to go this way. It needs to be -6, so here, and then 0, so this way. So come on. Simply put, if it doesn't get better, I'll just switch. If it doesn't get better, I will just switch to another another server provider. Although in fairness, I gotta give them the fact that they have given me, they do have quite a good deal on the servers, relatively inexpensive, which I'm appreciative of. It's just reliability is also kind of a nice one. And at the moment, reliability has been a little underwhelming, to be perfectly honest. There we go. Portal set up for you. No problem. I will warn you, it's not exactly the safest, but yeah, there you go. I'm gonna go to the shadow realm to do. Hey, no problem. Thank you for stopping by and rendered. Greatly appreciated. Ow! There we go. There we go. And now this is all connected. You stupid ghasts! Oh, I hate ghasts. There we go. Just ruined this entire thing. Why don't you? That's fine though. I'm gonna rebuild anyway. I think later I install ice onto that. That's a railing. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, I'll got thing. This peers into a black hole. This was not a good idea. Yep, not a good idea, but thank you for stopping by. There you go. Yeah, I can hook it up to be like the rest eventually. It's just a temporary solution, and it'll work for now. Just a little thing, a little bit treacherous. Hey, welcome, Dr. Billy. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you again. Whee! There you go. We should now be back into the normal format. There you go. Yeah. can't seem to feel much better, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure it'll get better eventually. It'll just take time. That's the annoying thing of being unwell. It can take quite a while to get better. But it usually does get better. In most cases, that is. Ooh, there's a water source up here. I need to get rid of that because it's going to cause problems. Ow! Why did you shoot me, my man? My goodness, where's this water coming from? Wow. That water travels miles. Like, look at the end I've done to this cave. So many blocks in here. There we go. There you go. I don't... Oh, here we go. I use the spell card Monster Rebirth to bring back a monster from the Shadow Realm. Yeah. Whatchamacallit? That's very Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, remember last time I was here, I was saying I wasn't... Never mind. Yeah, I remember last time you mentioned something, although my memory is not serving me great on remembering. But that... It's just I got a lot to remember and my memory is not great. It's one of those things, I don't know why my memory isn't as good as I'd like, but it just isn't. But another thing that I can remember perfectly fine is funny. Okay, we nearly got this out of good. Same life trash memory, yeah. One of those unfortunate things, I think. Although I got a lot, and I mean a lot of mining to do. Because I got all of this I want to mine out. I also kind of need to mine this out so that this... But what? 8 chunk simulation, which means we need to dig it out. At least it's 8 chunks, which means it's 8 from the player. 4 from... No, it's 8 from the player, I think. Yeah, so we need a big... I had to make tabs of things to move. Yeah. I understand that. I have everything in my calendar to remember it, otherwise I'll forget. It's a really bad habit. It is not a great habit to have, but it is a habit to have. Of basic things to know. Wow. Hey, at least you're handling it, that's the main thing. Hey, welcome to Shy Guy, how you doing? Basic. But then the fact you can adapt to that, I think is pretty good. Good? Hey, that's good to you. Welcome to stream, how you doing? Oh, let's just ask, why did I say something twice? Hey, welcome to stream. Hope you enjoy your stay here. We're currently just mining out, and then we're going to be building on... Then we're going to be moving on to building trees. Because trees are cool. Well, we're going to place them in... Why I started mining? I don't know, to be honest. I just did. I reached 100 subs today. I'm growing. Hey, nice, congrats. Very cool. Hey, Randy Coffee, how you doing? Hi, and what are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, hey, welcome to stream. I am currently digging out a massive area. After I finish this little bit here, we're again going to go back onto the surface to build my trees. This down here is going to be for a mini game. Well, I say it's a mini game, but it's a big game. It's going to be like a dungeon crawler, but my own style. I have a YT channel on my iPad. Oh, cool. You gotta start somewhere. Yeah, so we're gonna finish just mining this little patch out. And once this little patch is all mined out, I'm then gonna move on to adding some more trees into the area around my base, because we're trying to terraform it, and custom trees are a good first step. Oh, do I stop here? Because this is annoying me. Yeah, okay. Let's just take a break here from mining, and we're going to go back up to the surface. And then we're going to go build some trees. But first to build small channel, yeah. I do be a small channel. but I do hope to grow. Ow, there's a wall there. Okay, I need to grab some sticks. Where's some sticks? Where's some sticks? There's a stick. A singular stick is all I need. Okay. So all we need to do now... Thank you for closing the door. Now let's go over here. Over here. Okay. Hope you do go. Hey, thanks. I will try. I will try. That's the whole hope. You know, growing is the thing. But I also don't care if I don't grow. You know, end of the day, I don't really care about not growing. Oops. Oops. Why did it do that? Okay, yeah. Growing is something I really hope to do. I did just delete your message there, so I wasn't meaning to do that. But yeah, it'll take time, but that's fine. Slow and steady wins the race after all. And slow and steady is pretty much this. Okay, let me do that there. Let me switch to this. No, this one. This one, there you go. Now this will allow us to just... schematic placement. Okay. I think that's a cool place for a tree. Let's make just sure it's all lined up before we move on to the next one, because it becomes a pain to move. I actually don't know how to move it after it's placed. And I do like that. Cool. Yeah, that's a good spot for one. Where do we stick our next tree? Let me get schematics. Pine tree. Load. Where do we put our next tree? I think we put a tree here, I think. So I'm also going to rotate this one. This one. Maybe rotate like that. Then let's just maybe line this up here. Maybe like that. Except, hey, thank you, Shy Guys. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for the sub. Every little helps. And we're nearly hitting 500, which is going to be very cool when that happens. Didn't think I'd like to answer it. Hey, thank you, Randy Coffee. It's very appreciated. Both you and Shy Guy, thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Okay, those are a good place for trees. Maybe we have another tree here. Now this is where it becomes a little bit problematic because I haven't finished terraforming here. So I think we'll stop there. To place this one, build these two in, then we'll do some terraforming. We also have to gradient that. Hope you reach your goals. Yeah, me too. I think I will over time. It'll just take time. And as long as I be realistic of how long it'll take, anything is possible. I think one of the coolest things I would love to be able to do is be part of the Hermitcraft server, because that's so cool. Like, they're amazing. Like the other day, they just raised over 120, well, 100 over 1.2 million for charity, which is amazing. Is live streams and Minecraft your thing? Yeah, pretty much. I do live stream a lot of other games as well. I live stream quite a lot, not just I live stream quite a few games. Minecraft being the main one though. Minecraft I try to keep as the main game. So now how do I actually select this schematic over this schematic? There you go. This one. Oh, that's how I do it. Interesting. Now with that, I do quickly want to change the settings of that because it's irritating me. Layers. Next layer. That one, this one to that one. There you go. Gotta go. Goodbye. Have a good day. Hey, thank you, you too. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. Have a good one. Yeah. I'd love to be able to join the Hermitcraft server. That'd be amazing. I don't think it'll ever happen, but you know. You can have things which are unrealistic. You can have dreams which are unrealistic. That's why they're called dreams after all. But it would be very cool. That's for sure. which is why I need to make good content, which is kind of difficult when it comes to like editing and stuff like that. I never know what to do, though I try my best. Although my next one is going to be like heavily time-lapse. Well, I think it's going to be more of like a recap than anything, because I've got a lot. What's your job except from YouTube? Currently unemployed. At the moment, United Kingdom, trying to find a job is a nightmare. There is very little going on at the moment, so trying to find one I've been very unsuccessful. And that's even after, what's it, 30 hours of job search in a week I do. So it's no effort of not trying, but you know, I'm trying. But outside that, I'm unemployed. Although I am in education to make up for that. So I'm learning new skills while I look for a job, because I don't think sitting still doing nothing is a good idea. Even though I'm technically doing something by live streaming, but I class this more as a hobby than beneficial, if that makes sense. Plus, hobbies are good to have. And this is a very cool hobby to have. Very, very cool hobby, I think. And who doesn't like a good bit of old Minecraft or a good gaming session to unwind after a long day? I also do volunteering as well, because volunteering is a good thing to do. Volunteering is very good to do, and I recommend people do it. Very rewarding, especially if you enjoy doing it, which I do. Oh, technically it's also classed as work experience, but still. For more or less the same thing. There we go, like this. Though I really do like these tree designs, they're very nice. I was meant to record, but I haven't been. But I do like these trees, they're very nice trees. They're actually reasonably cheap as well. They're not overly expensive to build, which is nice. Hey, welcome Britain Office Reel. Welcome. It's a very unique name. Dun, 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 dun. Like this. Doop. Like this. This. And we can just keep building this up layer by layer until we get to the top, and then we do this all over again to then build in the next layer, which will be for well, the tippy top. And after we've done the second tree, we then do a little bit of terraforming, because yeah, we need terraforming due to the fact that the terrain isn't exactly where it's meant to be, nor is it in a desirable like position. Like, look, how long have I been doing this? Well, this channel is probably coming up to 2 years consistently now. I think, yeah, 2 years consistently, over 2 years consistently now. And my channel was around for like maybe a year before that as well. Well, this channel was, and I used to upload on a different channel inconsistently before this. So I've been around on YouTube a long time. But now this has been my most consistent channel, which I've been doing for over 2 years now. But only recently have I actually seen big growth. It's only recently that I've really seen much in growth. Mainly, which has mainly come from, I've made some good growth on Twitch as well, but most of my YouTube growth has been thanks to YouTube Shorts. Or short live streams, I should say. Although I do struggle to retain viewers for YouTube Shorts, but I also think it's also double-edged. Yes, a lot of people see me, but I also find that people watching Shorts, they're not really interested in watching... They're not really interested in long-form content when watching Shorts. so live streams don't really fit that queue. Hey, welcome Captain Kraken. How you doing? Good to see you again. But nonetheless, I'm still here. And it's still, YouTube Shorts done me a lot of good. And just like that, the tree is done. Now to go good, how about you? I'm doing good as well, thank you. Actually, no, we do need to actually finish the bottom of this tree. Too far. There we go. We need to add some drooping branches. Branches. There we go. Yeah, but no, YouTube's a cool place. Sure, YouTube has its problems, don't get me wrong, but it also does a lot of good. And overall, it's kind of a chill place. For the most part, that is. And that's what I kind of hope with the servers, just keep things chill. We have had some problematic people on here, but we've more or less kept it chill. What are you doing? I'm building trees because I need some custom trees. Granted, I did use a tutorial to help design them, but I'm quite happy. Plus, you gotta learn, you gotta start learning from somewhere. And the tutorials are kind of the best way to do that. Ooh, I'm out of that. Let me go towards this. And let's just go flying, just turn more of these packed dirt. Also, these packed mud bricks are so expensive to make. It uses mud, which mud isn't expensive to annoying, but also uses one piece of hay for every single one of those. It's a really weird crafting recipe that I never really... Oh, oops, I missed that branch. Let's get that in. Okay, I'm gonna build up a bit here. And then we're also going, after this, we're going to just kind of texture the ground. Can I take a photo so I can remember your channel? Yeah, you're more than welcome to screenshot. There's nothing stopping you there now. Feel free to. That's a good way to remember. Cause I find out quite often, although I do sub to people, I often forget I sub to them. Also, I don't really watch much content. People I watch now, or people I've watched for a very long time. Oh, pause. Or people I've watched for a long time. Because I struggle finding new content creators that are legitimately interested in watching. Subscribe. You can see when he's like. That is also true. I also upload. I do upload videos. Infrequently is the best way to describe it. But I do upload videos. I am currently trying to edit one now, but it's just like, it's not easy. I'm always thinking it could be better, I just don't know how to make it better, which is the issue. And it's very situational. There is no real good, like, way to edit, really. Because it all comes down to what you want, which is, well, I don't really know. I do know what I want, but how do I achieve that? I don't know. So I'm just trying my best. Granted, most of my Minecraft subs haven't done great, but who cares? I've got my fave band. Hey, nice. What band's that? There we go. Do this. A car brand. Oh, nice. I'm not really into cars myself, personally. As long as it gets me from point A to B, I don't care what brand it is. What? Did you say it's Porsche that is your favourite? Can't remember. Or was that somebody else? It could have been someone else. Skoda, Fabia. I have no clue what that car is. Yeah, I know Skoda, and I recognise that, but I don't know what the make is. No, that is the make. Well, I don't know what type it is, or what it looks like. There we go. Like this and this. Look it up later. As if remember, what's your favorite color? See, that's really hard. I don't really have a favorite color per se. I like most colors, to be honest, because every color can look nice in the right situation. So I don't really have one that I dislike or particularly overly like. I just think all of them can be good if used correctly, which is kind of a boring answer, but yeah. I used to say black or white was my favorite, but then as somebody pointed out, that that's technically not a color, it's a shade, which is like, okay, that's annoying. But no, it's hard to say. Only once she took my cousin and me to school. Hey, nice. Went to the same school. Ah, that sounds nice. There we go. Doop, doop, and oh, doop. There we go. Good memories. Yeah, memories always good to have. There we go. Like that. Boop. And we're nearly there. We're nearly to the top of the tree now, because I can roughly tell the height from memory, and I'm pretty sure we're quite close to the height we want to be at, which is good. There we go. Just keep going like this. Also, because we have Ice King online at the moment, I just don't have to remember sleeping ever. Do you believe in creepypastas? No, I don't believe in them, but I do like listening to them. Yep, and that's very much appreciated. Makes my life a lot easier not needing to worry about sleeping. No, I don't believe them per se, but I do like listening to them. They're cool to listen to. They're definitely cool to listen to. As long as they're semi-believable. Like, I don't like really over-the-top creepypastas. I like really subtle but spooky. But not over-the-top, because I think over-the-top just removes it then. Stop. There we go. 2 trees built. I also think maybe we build another tree there. What do you guys think? Do we build another tree in here? I don't think so. I don't want to have too many trees. Maybe make a boulder or something there. Though it does feel like maybe right here would be a good spot for a tree. Maybe we leave spots for smaller trees. Yeah. Yeah, I think... Although I think a smaller tree might actually look better there, though. In that case, if smaller trees gonna work better... Okay, let me put this stuff back. Yeah, I think a small tree there will be fine. I'll just have to design one. I haven't designed one. And I actually worked on my favorite. I need a redesign one, because I recorded me designing trees and then completely forgot to include my overlay. Well, I have included my overlay, and it was excuse me, Gas, you're not helping here. I didn't have it set up properly, so it's taken up half the screen, so it was really naff, so I need to retake it. I need to re-record it, which actually will work out quite nicely with now I need a small tree design. Okay, put this away. Hey, welcome Nina, how you doing? Good to see you again. Again? I think you've been in it before. Honestly, I find it hard to remember. Anyway, welcome, how you doing? Okay, so I need to grab a single piece of iron. With this. Now I need to go and grab my beacon. What do you plan to make in the future? Ooh, a lot. I plan on making a creeper farm, a mob farm, a moss farm, a shulker farm. And what's the other one? Shulker farm. I also plan on building my own dungeon minigame. Down here, this is what this hole's for. I also plan on building my own biome outside. I also plan on building a big lake, as well as like a massive farmland, paired with a nice paired with a windmill and whatnot. I got a lot planned, to be honest. Also, this is a forever world, so we got plenty of time to do it, with no concern of server resetting. We also think we've over 6 months old this world is now. 6 months of playing this world, which is both awesome and crazy at the same time. I think I've been playing this one world for 6 months already, which saying that's kind of normal for me, because like worlds, I play on a world for a long time. I've never liked the whole restarting thing. I know a lot of people like doing regular wipes and stuff. I find I don't, simply because what I do takes time, and losing that is not very fun. I find I'm very much like taking my time and whatnot, because like the first week or two of playing a world for me, I usually do very little building, because I would much rather get good stuff quickly, because it means then that I can do the stuff I enjoy a lot easier. Like building with basic tools is just, well, resource gathering with basic tools is painful, whereas with Netherite and Diamond it's just so much faster. So I usually just speedrun getting stuff set up, simply so I can get straight into the good equipment. Early game Minecraft don't really offer me much. The end is okay, again, I don't mind going to the end. Again, the end is only, I only really go to the end when I want stuff in the end. And, wow, I don't exactly want much. There we go. So usually just get 2 pads of wings and I never go back. You in Bedrock? No, Java. Although luckily for me, this server is both Java. I've got a plugin on here which means Bedrock players can join. That's cool. Which I think should always, I think that should be an option in the base game, honestly. That Bedrock players can join Java servers. But obviously, it's not that hard to do, because, well, a plugin can do it, so if a plugin can do it, I can't see why the base game can't do it. But I know that I could do 2 platforms separate. But it can. But no, we have a plugin, so you know, because Ice King on here, the one he's playing, is actually playing on Bedrock. Bedrock Mobile, if I'm correct. So, you know, that's good. It's a cool plugin, actually. Like, just gonna mine this out. This is a project I've been off-putting for a long time. Haven't done this in a long time. How are you, buddy? I'm doing good, thank you. Just enjoying some good old Minecraft. How about yourself? Yeah, how about yourself? Also, cool profile picture. I like the profile picture. So yeah, there we go. We're getting there. It's just gonna take quite a bit of time. That's pretty cool. Glad you think so. Yeah, I'll have to fly back here, dump all this off. I need to grab some shulker boxes so I can better transfer. I don't have to run back and forward as much. Although my shulker box supply is running, it's tad small, low, because I've got a lot of them out at the moment. I think I might need a. Do I need? How many shulker boxes will I need for my? I don't know. I'm not thinking about that. I was going to say how much I need for my what's it call it, game. My dungeon game. I don't know if I will need them. I probably will, but that's a future problem. Have you seen the Super Mario 2 movie? No. I'm not really a big fan of Mario, if I'm being honest. I don't know what it is. I've never been overly interested in it myself, personally. I've never had much interest in it. So, I haven't even watched the first one. I I've seen it get released. I just haven't watched it. I'm outside beacon range here. That's not great. I feel like that should be in range of a beacon, but oh well. It doesn't feel like it's that. No, well, I'm literally right on the edge. I guess it is also deceivingly far away there. Okay, so how much more do we need to clean up here? Yeah, I think we need to clean up here a little bit. We just, again, I think we just needed to just slowly fade into the mountain. Something like this. Just slowly, the plateau slowly just blend in, merge into the mountain. Instead of having a nice, like, sudden change, I think. So, same with this. We just cut this back a bit. Are you live on YouTube? Yes, I'm also live on YouTube. I stream to both platforms because I think that's just gonna help with, I've ever tried to play Bedrock? Yes, actually, I played, I used to play purely Bedrock. And, well, this world actually was my time where I decided to come back into Bedrock, Java over Bedrock. I played Bedrock for years, but I came back to Java simply because the only reason I was playing Bedrock was because it meant I could play with people. But then I stopped enjoying playing with that group of people. So I was like, well, actually, there's no reason for me to still be playing Bedrock in that case. So I switched back over to to Java. And well, I say Java. I played Java maybe 7, 8 years ago. So when I say I switched back, this was a long time ago. It's been a long time. But I am liking it back on Java more so than I enjoy Bedrock. Just because you can just do so much more on Java. I just prefer it a lot more than Bedrock. Which I don't know. But then I guess it comes down to preference, which one you like more. But no, I have played a fair bit of Bedrock. Both of them do things better than others in certain aspects, but I think Java just does a little bit more for me, and it works better. I just had so many bugs playing Bedrock, it just got me off. Thank you, Ice King. Yeah, I had so many bugs playing on Bedrock that it just got overwhelmingly annoying. Like, I couldn't play at all of encountering a bug, which was ridiculous. I don't mind running into a bug every now and then because you're always going to run into bugs, but when it's becoming a regular occurrence, it just gets really annoying. Have you played Fortnite? Yes, but not in a long time. I played Fortnite back when it originally released. So season 1, day 1, I remember sitting in the queues to play it. And honestly, as much as people diss on Fortnite, it was really good when it first came out. Now, I do agree, I think it's fallen off. What are you building? I'm currently terraforming this land ready for my... Well, I need to terraform this land so I can put the trees in. And once this is all terraformed, this is going to become a massive farmland. Giant wheat field, because giant wheat fields are really nice. Granted, I'll probably make it a little bit messy just so it looks a little bit better. Let's just get a nice realistic world. I just know we're doing the exact same thing. Right now I'm destroying a hill, blocking my way of building my castle. What are the chances? We're both destroying nature. There we go. Okay, I kind of like this. I also think we need to just clear this out a little bit more. But yeah, we're also gonna have a lake down here which should look nice. It's one of those things that's a future project, but my future project is actually coming to fruition a lot quicker than I thought it would. So my future project is looking so in the future now, which is good because honestly I wouldn't mind getting this done. As well as I'm also building my city as well periodically. I'll just build a redstone farm which then goes inside a house. I'm only watching YouTube. I wouldn't be so sure. I know YouTube's live view counter is very inaccurate, but you could very well be, and honestly, I don't mind. I'm not really bothered by view counts. If you focus on the view counts too much, you're just gonna get disheartened. It's just one of those things. Just focus on the stream and playing, and you'll be fine. Why focus on how many are or aren't watching? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Because the whole reason I'm here streaming is because I want to be. I didn't start streaming today thinking I want to stream to 100 people. I'm just streaming because I want to myself. And also, it is good to see familiar faces. There's a lot of people I see on a regular basis. My stream, we got Ice King for one, also on the server. He's been a long time viewer for quite some time. Even did a stream together. That was interesting because his internet died the entire stream, which was funny. But no, and then we have Anne over on Twitch, Sherman over on Twitch, and then all of them are using people who subscribed over on Twitch, which is awesome and greatly appreciated. And everyone that I'm watching in general is appreciated because it's really good. The fact you even do anything is amazing. It's good that you're not quitting because you can do anything you particularly. Yeah. And plus, I've always been just stubbornly persistent. I will just keep going at something if I can't do it the first time because it's more fun that way. It's more fun trying to get better than it is to instantly be the best. Where's the fun in being the best at something straight away? You don't get any challenge. There's no challenge to it then. It just is what it is. It's like, oh, okay. Which is boring. At least I think it is myself. So I like the learning experience. And the whole YouTube and streaming and video production, that's a lot of learning, honestly. And at times it's very overwhelming, but you find out most new things you learn. To begin with, it seems overwhelming, but when you start getting used to it and getting better, you'll find actually I can handle this. But at that beginning bit, it can seem very overwhelming. And streaming is one of those things I find I'm really good at and comfortable at. So I can just do it without any problem. Let me just put these away. Hey, welcome Lewis. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Now, streaming is something I can just do. It's become second nature. At least, and I think I would like to think I'm pretty good at streaming as well. Although I guess it comes very much down to eyes of beholder, because what I find as good is probably different to what other people think when I watch a streamer. Hey, you good? That's very good. Anyway, welcome to stream. I hope you enjoy your stay here. And keep continue to have a good day. Being good is very good after all. So once all this is in place, do you play Bedrock? No, I play Java, fortunately. Well, I say unfortunate. I prefer Java myself. I'm a Java person. But I am on Java here. You make out it? Yeah, I made me out of myself. Everything you see on my channel at this moment in time is made by me. Because firstly, I don't have the budget to buy all these fancy models and whatnot. Secondly, I like the challenge of doing it. That is one thing I would get Eventually, if I have the budget, I wouldn't mind getting a nice professional one, but at the moment I'm happy with my little guy. He's cool. Though I don't think I need to point it out, but he is an elf. Elves are cool. I like elves. Elves are really cool. Mainly thinking Lord of the Rings, because Lord of the Rings, amazing. Elrond and what's the other? Elrond, Legolas, Fandrill, and all of those guys are really cool. Really cool armor as well. What can I say? They're cool. Also, Lord of the Rings in general, really, really good. Okay, well, I think that's looking better. Let me actually just put these away. I think I'm gonna go on a tea break in a minute, because I can feel my throat drying out from speaking so much. My mouth drying out, I should say. So I think it'd be wise to go get a drink. I don't have face reveal, because what's the need? I don't think having my face there will really gain much of benefit. If you remember, when did you make your first video? Oh there. Welcome, Lionel. You British? Yes. I made it 2 years ago. I remember it. It's meh. I'm not overly happy with it. If I went back to watching now, I wouldn't like it. Same. Hey, that's cool. And if I'm talking about the original channel, that one I remembered some of my original, and I'm glad I'm not linked to it anymore because they were awful. But that's also how you improve, so there's also that. Okay, so I like that. I was looking a lot, kind of, water bottle. Water bottle. Water bottle. No, that I couldn't have messed it up any worse. Bottle of water. Yep. So yeah, it's looking a lot better. I think here we can have these like maybe extend upwards there. We just want to get this really tied in. Here's gonna be a giant lake, which you can actually kind of see. This wasn't the original shape of it, so I've done that myself. So right there, I want to but we're gonna texture underneath the water, then fill it all the water. Then there's gonna be a river running from here all the way down through here, and then under the bridge. I was thinking the same, putting a lake there, yeah. And also there's natural dips, so it really works well. I'm also maybe thinking about, I don't know whether I want to take this back a bit. So like take this back ever so slightly to make it into a bit more of a sheer cliff, and then texture it. Because like that, for example, I like that. I wouldn't mind that there, having the sheer cliff there. All I would do there is simply just replace the grass to stone and maybe texture it a little bit. But here's a bit smooth. Make a wooden bridge above the lake. And make a dock there too. Well, I don't think we really need a dock. Maybe a small like fishing pier, but I don't really think we need a dock. I guess I could build a small fishing boat on it. But that's a long way before I do that, because I haven't even built the lake yet. And I would like to I'm currently just trying to work on finishing projects I've started. I haven't finished projects I started, like this castle, the outside of the castle there is finally getting finished. I also need to just put some finishing details into the wall there. I'm also trying to put trees around just to blend it in. I've then got to add some I'm going to terrain down by the bottom here, just so it mixes into so it goes from the stone into dirt a lot nicer. Guess what? Sure. I don't know what. And then here we're going to have that extend out. Over there, I've got massive plans for. Also need to finish the cliff way over there. That bridge, for example, that arch there. I'm 50-50 whether I'm 50-50 whether that actually needs gradienting. I think it should be gradiented. That I need to detail. How's your stream going? It's going pretty good, thanks, Nina. How do you spell Nina? I think it is. I haven't beat the End Dragon survival once. Oh, fair. I know a lot of people don't. It's not. Each to their own. I've beaten it quite a few times. We also got this right there. It's going to be a castle. I've got all the buildings in this to build. Honestly, there's a lot to do. I also got the entrance to my dungeon game there to build. I've also got... yeah, finish off this bridge. There's a lot to do. So I'm just trying to do one thing at a time. And landscaping, this is a big one that needs doing. Because it's not really that great at the moment. Would be cool if you made a roller coaster. Maybe. I'm trying to make a bedrock SMP like unstable. Oh, very nice. I wish you the best of luck with that, because I know trying to find people and manage a server is very difficult. But I reckon you can do it. Also, my sugarcane farm making me a decent bit of sugarcane. Okay, underneath here, not amazing. It's not an amazingly efficient farm, but it works. And that's what I'm here to do. Okay, so I'm gonna be AFK for a minute. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. So I'll be back in like a minute or two. I'll manage it by myself. Well, I wish you luck with that. Hey, I'll be back in a bit. Just gonna make a cup of tea. Transition. I am back. Okay. Okay, back to more Minecraft. Oh wow. Okay. There we go. Now we're back. Back to digging out and working on this. I do have a cup of tea. Back to destroying more nature. Exactly. Nature's getting in my way, so I've got to move it. I'm destroying nature to make more nature. Because I need my own custom nature. And well, this nature is very much, yeah, very much in the way. You're back. Indeed I am. I'm back with a cup of tea, because what better thing to have than a good old cup of tea? I remember there was a giant mountain here originally. Like, if we were to go back in time, if I were to go back on this seed and come here, this place would look nothing like what it is now. We've changed it so much with all the terraforming, mining out, because there was a mountain here at one point in time. Then I built this. I'm back. Hey, welcome, Not. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you again. Did I miss a stream? I think you missed one or two, but then I also am aware I stream a lot, and people do have daily responsibilities, and I do expect that is a lot more important than watching some little streamer. But anyway, you're here today, and that's what matters. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay. Itchy nose. Yeah, why do I got an itchy nose? It's nothing worse than itchy nose. I'm good. Hey, that's good to know. That's good to hear. Yeah, today we're just currently doing some terraforming of the land. Because this land, well, I've been building in trees, and I've also kind of realized I neglected terraforming here massively. So I'm now just sticking in. I'm just trying to catch up with the terraforming and neglected to do, and just get this place looking nicer. I'm leaving the stream at 7:25. Okay, no problem. I'm not sure what time that is for you, because at the moment it is 20 to 10 for me. So I think the time zone, we've got a little bit of a time zone difference there, so I'm actually not sure what time that is. Because it's already been that, for me, that's already been and gone. Time zone is a very interesting thing. How so many places on the world, there's about 3 hours. Okay. I think got plenty of time. I don't know if I'll be streaming for that long, because that would be like 1ish AM. Granted, I don't need to be up early tomorrow. I just don't stream that much. I don't like streaming that late. Depends how much I'm into the game, really. Oh, this may be hard to do, but can you build a steampunk airship? That would be really cool and a nice memory. Well, it's funny you should say that, because I also wouldn't mind. I also would like to build a steampunk airship. And I've kind of half done it. I haven't built an airship per se, but I am in the process of building a steampunk air balloon, which is going to house my mob farms. And can you build a small boat in the lake? Yeah, a small fishing boat. I think I do plan to make, because I think that'll look nice. Yeah, I am currently, there it is, the start of my steampunk airship. It is still very much a work in progress. There's going to be moving fans on each of those. Another thing, well, maybe we can do that. I also got all the stuff to do that. We might be able to do that. Wait, a steampunk boat? That would be interesting. Nah, a steampunk-ish air balloon I'm making at the moment. And then we're going to build a nice little small fishing boat, which is going to go on that lake there. Granted, there's no lake there at the moment because I haven't built the lake yet, but it is in my future plans. My near future plans, I should say, because at this rate, one thing I've learned building this, I go through these projects a lot faster than I really expect I will. Like a few hours and you can get a lot done. It's just those few hours are far and few because I'm kind of busy. Because being busy is the biggest inhibitor to this, I should say. Are you think about adding fish in your lake? Oh, definitely, yeah. Adding fish and stuff will just make the lake look that much more alive. I think it's... Well, this is cool music. I don't remember this being in the OST. That's cool. Yeah, lick obviously fish, because fish bring a lot of life into it, and it will really help bring it together. At least I think it will help bring it together, so I really wouldn't mind adding it in. I'm just gonna keep building here. Okay, I saw a really nice tree in the back, and can you give me a tip of building them? Okay, yeah, these trees. This was also a learning experience for me. I did follow the tutorial. Well, I followed the tutorial for the basic concept of it, and then I followed, because they basically done what I wanted, so I followed the basic concept, which is you start with a... Oh, where's the hole there? You start with a small base like this, and then it proceeds from a small base into walls and then defenses, and you keep building. So you have the bottom branches wider. You have the bottom branches wider and longer, and then you slowly make them shorter, 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 and shorter until you reach the top. I know it's not really the best explanation, but it's the best I can do, like just off the top of my head. But basically, big tree trunk at the bottom, and then it gets smaller and smaller as you get up. And then obviously I got the leaves and stuff. That is the fences and fence gates. And also don't spam too many leaves. Having open room also does a lot for the tree, other than just having lots of spammed leaf. Hey, welcome Rio. How you doing? Spam leaf isn't great. But these I did follow the tutorial for them because tree building is very difficult, and you know, you gotta learn from somewhere. And if you're really interested in building the trees, I will be posting a video on how I built them, and including trees are way different bedrock. Well, those aren't normal trees. I made them myself, but those aren't natural at all. Those are not natural trees by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, it just takes time. So I don't have MC. I have a copy of MC where we don't have like walls, fences, and other good blocks. Yeah, that will make it. If you don't have blocks like that, it will make it a lot more difficult to build with if you have a limited selection of blocks. I wouldn't say impossible though. It will be harder with smaller selection. Okay, maybe we have this spot. I think maybe those. Though we do have vertical slabs. Oh wow, that is a nice block. You could if we had vertical slabs in Minecraft, you could do so much with them. I would love vertical slabs. Can you give me a shout out? Well, no, not really. I don't just give shout outs out for the sake of giving them out. Like, is there a reason I should give you a shout out? And if so, why? Or can you convince me to give you a shout out? Because I believe shoutouts should be mutually beneficial things. You've only ever played Bedrock. Hey, fair. I would say Bedrock and Java are quite similar. Well, they do share a lot of common things. The base game, the base player won't really know much difference between the two. It's only if you get into technical stuff that there's a massive difference. Especially when like more updates now, they're bringing Bedrock and Java a lot closer together in like items and stuff. There's not much that Java has that Bedrock doesn't, and vice versa. Okay, I'm gonna have to go grab some torches to light up underneath here. I think they would suck to get. Well, it's gonna be a death trap under there otherwise. No, we don't want that. We should make another Minecraft that has all Bedrock and Java stuff. I disagree. I think doing another one would just fracture the community again even more than it needs to be. I think we're good with just the two. And as well, I don't think there isn't as big of a difference anymore than there was. They've narrowed that difference down a lot. I present to you the master of questioning why you need a shout out. Or combine both. Combining both, yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea at this point. Because literally, you're playing Bedrock, you're playing on mobile, you're playing Bedrock as we speak. And I'm on Java. But I think the issue of combining them, they should have done it earlier. I think now... Combining them now will probably do more harm to Minecraft than it would do good. Simply because people like what they have. I think if they would have combined it now, no way it always end up leaving a negative effect on one side. I don't think there's any way they could avoid that now. Fed the word a text I may leave my message to you shall receive egg. Oh, we'll do like an egg. Nearly 500 subs. I know, it's amazing. We are so close to it. But how much are we at the moment? How many subs are we at the moment? Let's have a look. We are at 499. Will we hit that big 100 today? That's the question. That would be amazing if we did. The fact that I'm even hitting 500 subscribers is amazing. Maybe I'll actually finally do a channel intro as my 500. What am I up here for now? Torches. Maybe I'll do like a Q and maybe just do to actually have an intro thing for it. My most crazy year. Maybe I go and do like a special like whatchamacallit, just speaking about my channel and what I plan to do, because I haven't actually done that. There is no kind of thing like that out there yet, and I think it'll benefit quite well, and just so people who are interested actually has a bit more of context other than me just being a random streamer that streams and YouTuber who YouTubes, because I am a YouTuber who YouTubes. Another thing is, I don't know, do I want to light up all of these? I prefer to mob proof it without lighting up, because I don't like the lighting. I don't like things being permanently lit. I much prefer them, like, not spawn mobs, but in a, whatchamacallit way. Which actually reminds me of a project I may or may not do. What I might do, have you heard about the sea lion dance? No, I haven't. Oh, sea lion, oh, maybe actually. Check your sub count. Let me refresh it. Hey, we hit the big 500. That's awesome. I guess I'm gonna have to do that channel trailer thing I was just talking about sooner rather than later. That's amazing. I did not think I'd ever get to the point where I'm at 500 subscribers. I think that's awesome. It shows that anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Even things you think are out of your reach are only out of your reach for so long. here I am. Would you freak out if you had 1 million? Yeah. I really would freak out. I wouldn't know what to react. I think anyone would, honestly. That would be amazing. Although I also think it's a long way coming. I won't say impossible, because nothing's impossible. But I also do think it's a long way before I ever get to that point. But, you know, you never know. I might be surprised. She? Are you a she? No, I'm a dude. I am a dude. Through and through a dude. I just befuddle my words a lot. Wait, what? Did you not know? No, it's 5 for 1. Hey, is it? My god, this stream's been amazing. Hey, thank you everyone who's subscribing. Thank you, that's amazing. We've hit the big 501. That's amazing. And to think, was it last year? Last year I hit 100, and I thought, wow, that was amazing. Took me a year to get to 100, and I'm like, wow, that is just amazing. Okay, bro, I didn't know. Oh, you're fine. It just amused me. No, yeah, I remember. Where was it? Like 100? Yeah, but 100 is like, wow, it took me over a year to get it. I'm like, wow, I'm happy I got there. And now I'm at, what, 5? The year after, I get up to 200 and half a year. And now I'm at 500. Like, in like a couple months. Is amazing. My first time watching you. Hey, and thank you for sticking around. I know you've been in today's stream for quite a while. First time I've been here for a few. Yeah, you have not. I do my best to remember my viewers because I think it's the least I can do. You're gonna spend time watching me. The least I can do is try to remember your name. Not successfully half the time, I will admit, but I do try. Well, now before I know it, we're hitting 1K. That would be insane. Now, things only seem insane until you actually do them, and it's just like, how did I do that? Also, really good for the motivation, because I've been kind of burnt out. You do remember a lot of us, especially on Twitch. Yeah, I do. I do my best to remember people, and I think coming back to Minecraft has really helped. I call me LJ, not is another something I choose over. It's LJ. Ah, okay, fine. Yeah, LJ. Okay, I'll call you. I'll try my best to remember to call you that. Have you heard of Watch Steam Circle, the amazing digital circus? Yes, I have. I've heard about it, and I've seen people I watch react to it. I've never actually watched it myself. And I don't really have any good reason other than I don't really have much appeal of it. But whatchamacallit, I don't. Maybe I will eventually, but it's just one of those things I haven't really had much interest. Not a lie. Oh, did I say it wrong again? Sorry. IJ? Oh, is it IJ? Is it IJ? But I can't read apparently. Well, I knew that, but still. Because is it IJ? Yes, hey IJ. I will remember that. I'll try to remember that. IJ, okay. IJ. Come on, brain, get that in there and keep it in. And don't forget, because I'm good at forgetting. I'll try my best to remember that. There we go. There we go. Oop. Yeah, but Minecraft's been really good for growing. I don't know. I came back. Minecraft never used to perform well for me, and now that I'm back, it's really good. how does that work? You're good at forgetting and remembering. I don't know how that works, but what can I say? It's just, it is how, it is what it is. I don't remember how that meme goes. I need to chop down those trees in the mountain. I don't like them there. It's something easy to remember, though. Easy to remember, though. You may mess it up a bit sometimes. Yeah, but then it wouldn't be me if I didn't mess up someone's name along the line of a stream. It's just a habit I have, and it's regular occurring habit. Messing up names. It's 500 subs. I guess I need to make that channel. Well, I gotta go. See you next stream. Yeah, see you next stream. Thank you for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. What should I do? What should do? Maybe a Q&A might be cool, but I don't really think I'll have enough questions for that. But then I could just babble on. I'm good at blabbering. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Okay, I need to get more grass. This is why hoarding's good, because I have the blocks before I even need them. Oop. Oop. I am kind of using a lot of them, though. Well, let's just point that out. I am burning through a lot of grass. But I also have a lot more to go, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. Let's just keep filling this in. This. This. Just keep at it. This. Okay, gotta get this hole filled in because this terrain here isn't very nice, nor is it helping with what I want to do. So removing this would be cool. Like I'll get it all nice and transformed. A little bit sidetracked to what I was meant to be doing today, which is just getting all the trees built, but I also don't think it's really I also don't think, well, this was necessary if we wanted to get the trees done. I think we needed to just get this terrain sorted and looking nicer. And also, this is still a lot of terrain left to make nicer, because this is one small part of the terrain that I kind of neglected to do. Like all of this up here to do, all on the side, and also got to clean up the cliff where it merges into the ground at the front as well. So, you know, plenty to do, plenty to do. But it's also a good thing. Having things to do is always good. Yeah, how can we stop mob spawning without lighting things up? It's gonna be kind of difficult. Okay. We go. Oop, it didn't make it. I guess fine. Let's just go on top of the tree here. Okay, I do like that. I also do like the fact that this just changes a bit. I also do think we should have this hookup. You can't without things lighting up. Yes and no. There are other ways to mob-proof stuff. Like, they can't spawn in slabs. They can't spawn in slabs. They can't spawn if there's string on the ground. That's the two other big ones I know of. Is that no, so slabs and string, and obviously lighting up was the biggest one. Oops, sorry, I've hit my mic. But my issue of lighting up, although, oh, also another one, they can't spawn in crop fields. So if you're growing a field of wheat, which eventually all of this will be wheat, it then means that they can't spawn on the actual wheat fields, which could be cool because we could light up the cliffs, have all the cliffs lit up, but then have the fields actually dark, which I think could look cool. I'm not too worried about things spawning in the water. Hey Anya, welcome, hello. That's a cool fact, I did not know that. Hey, the more you know. So you're just gonna have a giant wheat farm. Essentially, yes, to some extent. To some extent, it's going to be a giant wheat farm. I think like here could do a bit of cleaning up. I don't like that. Smooth that out a bit. This can then be terraformed and filled in. This could probably go up the hook up there. Have it go there instead. I think that mound there needs to go. I think that mound there needs to go, and then we can hook up. We can then terraform this. That needs to be edged. It's a bit weird looking there. But not all in all, it is coming together quite nicely. So like this, we want to expand this out. So this, instead of stopping there, keeps going like this and just keeps then going in and then into here, all the way over to there then. If you have a spot zoo, a spot like your own zoo could be good. Maybe, yeah, doing stuff like that's never something I've really ever considered doing, to be honest, but I guess it could be cool. It's just how would I incorporate it in? Because if this is a medieval fantasy thing, I guess it would kind of, wouldn't be out of the ordinary for that time period. Well, I say time period, that the good thing of fantasy is the fact it's fantasy, so there's really no limits on what there is and isn't. Let me just maybe clear this a bit. There we go. I think that's okay. I do think maybe we can just expand this up a little bit here. Maybe like that. Just to get it in a little nicer. Okay, I think that's too vertical, I think. That's too, like, direct, I think. Yeah, it is far too direct. So let me just pick all this up. That's far, far too direct. It's unnaturally direct, so let's just go with that. There we go, and then we can just start over again. Like this. And I remember degrassing this area, just getting rid of a bunch of grass, thinking, you know, I've got a long time before I ever do all this. And now what? Barely any, well, I say barely anything, it was quite a while. But now I'm building and actually getting to it, which is cool. There's nothing cooler than setting a future project and being, yeah, we'll do that. And then it comes, and when then to actually get around to doing it. Are you trying to be kid friendly? That's a good question. Directly, like, it's a funny yes and no. I'm not overly trying to be kid friendly, but at the same time, I am also very aware that my content is viewed mostly by people under the age of 18, 16. So, although yes, I am aware, although my content weren't really ever initially intended for that audience, but now that it has become my audience, I do try. Also, the fact I'm not, like, I never behave, I don't like the behavior. Like, when it comes to 18 plus and people, like, constantly swearing and making crude jokes and stuff like that, that, to me, I don't like that. That's not me. So yes, it's kid friendly, but then it's simply because that's just how I am. Hey, welcome back, VMO. So yeah, yes and no. It was never intended to be kid friendly, but also the kind of the way I went, simply because it's just how I am. And I also just try to keep my games towards that side as well. Some of them are a bit more leaning to one side, but when we do play games like that, I make sure not to show anything that could, I make sure not to show anything that would be considered 18 or 16 plus. So yeah, I'm probably would be considered child friendly. It's kind of hard to find kid friendly videos. Yeah, and also I have another issue with stuff like that as well, is the fact that, yeah, there's nothing wrong with 18 plus streams and like language and stuff. But I find it's just gone way over most of your viewers are just teenagers, yeah. Which are still, as much as, yeah, you might not like it, are still technically kids. Teenagers are still technically classed as kids. But I also, to me, I trying to find someone like, okay, I don't mind the occasional swear. When I watch people myself, if they occasionally swear and stuff like that, I don't mind. But I find there's just way too much needless cursing and bad language, and they're doing it in just for the sake of doing it, and it just gets really on my nerves. I just want to watch something that is nice to watch and not just, you know, actually fun to watch. Actually, I was like, yeah, see, that's fine. I don't mind that because it's the context. That's perfectly fine. That's funny. If someone legitimately swears without meaning to because they got scared that much, that's funny. And it's perfectly fine. But when people swear constantly every other word, it's just like, it's unnecessary. They're doing it for an effect, not because it becomes forced. And even if it isn't, I think it's a bit much. It becomes unnecessary, I think the best way to put it. And I think also, at least here in the UK, a lot of, especially younger people, the language on some of these younger people now are disgusting. Some of the stuff they say is just like, firstly, why are you saying that? Where have you heard that? And what part of that you think is acceptable? Because there's a really big, like, discipline epidemic, I guess you could call it, in the UK, with a lot of kids being really poorly behaved. And it's actually becoming quite a big issue. So I guess in a way having my content is like this is to show that actually, no, you don't need to be that way. Everyone around you might be that way, and that's fine, but it doesn't mean you have to be that way. You don't need to change how you behave to fit in with other people. You can keep your good here because it's kind of hidden. Keep your good here because it's kind of hidden. I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Yes, I think swearing also is becoming a trend that people find funny, and it's just I don't see it as funny, so I don't do it, and I never will, and I have no intention. I remember once I was just speaking, and I was like, someone's like, "Oh, by the way, you know," no, one of my friends like, "Oh, you know, you do have, I give you permission to swear. You're old enough to swear, so you can swear if you're now free to swear as much as you like." And it's just like. And it's like, no, my age has nothing to do with why I don't swear. The reason I don't swear is because it is unnecessary and I don't need to do it. And all it's going to do is just offend other people, so why bother? What benefit does it give to me? Nothing, so why bother doing it in the first place? Which I think a lot of people don't take for granted. It might make you look cool, you might feel cool saying it, but in the long term, I don't think there's anything cool about it. At least that's at least my thought process on it. But again, people are free to swear if they want, it's just only excessively that I have an issue with it. I don't swear, and as long as I don't mind people who swear, as long as it's not excessive and overbearing. Which I've met a lot of people who went to tick that box. Granted, I don't really know many of them now. Lost contact over time. Also, a lot of them don't like me anymore. Because, turns out being blunt and not, agreeing with them tends to usually get you not liked. But then I never liked going with the pack anyway. Just because everyone's doing something doesn't mean I'll do it. So, yeah, peer pressuring me into things doesn't really work. It depends what it is, really. Some things is like, okay, yeah, because it's not going to do any harm. Other things, no. You cross a line. There's a line that you don't cross, and if it crosses that line, I won't do it because otherwise you shouldn't have to sacrifice your own thoughts and beliefs for the sake of others. My goodness, what I don't even remember where. How did we even end up here? I don't know. That's what happens when I babble on. I end up babbling, and I don't even know how we end up on a conversation. We just do end up on a conversation. It's like, huh. Take a moment to think, and it's like, huh, how do we end up here? Well, I think I said my piece. Anyway, now we just, this is looking really, this is looking so much better now. I'm really happy with how this is looking. Yeah, look at that. That's so much better than what it was before. I think before we move on, I think we just clean up this bit here, because we might need to do a little bit of mining there. Let's clean this bit up slightly here. No, we shouldn't need to mine it. Let's clear up this bit and here. Once it's all cleaned up, we can then move this beacon, or build another, move the beacon. Hey, welcome Joe, how you been doing? Been ill? Oh no. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope it's getting better now though. Seems like a lot of people have been getting unwell recently. There seems to be something going around. Everyone seems to be catching a bit of something. There we go. Yeah, maybe I need to start doing more community posts. I have to make a community post, see what time zones everyone... I'm sick as well, but I only have a cough. Yikes, literally everyone's getting something. I've been lucky, I've avoided it for quite a while, which is lucky, because when I get a cold, I usually get it quite bad. But I've been blessed not to catch it. Hey, welcome, yes, how are you doing? It's been a little while since I talked to you. Not ill. Yeah, it has been a while since you've been in here. Hey, but you're here now, and that's what matters. And also, we had a really cool thing happen recently. I've now hit 500 subscribers, which is really cool. Which is like such an accomplishment. And it's like, wow, I did that. That's the thing I did. Wow, it's okay. Interesting name. It's so, yeah, it's amazing. Like, funny, you don't think things will happen, and then before you know it, how was your sub since you hit 13? I didn't know that. Cool, very appreciated. With that 130. Well, no, either way, no matter where you started, it doesn't matter, because the fact that you're here now, whether you're right to the start or right to the end, I appreciate it nonetheless. And I do, because it's... Without people watching, there wouldn't be much of a channel. Well, they'll still have my channel, it'll just be a lot less interactive. It'll be a lot quieter. Although, you could still count on me yapping. I'm good at that, at the very least. That would never stop, even if I had no one watching. Because I do it a lot, and I like to do it. Also, maybe that will keep people coming back. Because, at the end of the day, like, recording, like, gaming and stuff, and something I'm really aware of is just how oversaturated it is, and relying on purely the gameplay to grow will never work. Which is why I try to kind of blabble on a lot, to make it more unique. And stand out. My AC is broken, so it's like 90 degrees in my house. Oh yikes, that's hot. I'm not too familiar with Fahrenheit, but it sounds far too hot for my liking. If that was me. I'm not good with hot weather at all. I just cease to function. I get tired, I get sluggish, and yeah. I like the hot, not the cold. Ah, you're the other way around. Interesting. I'm very much around the fact that I can deal with the cold. Like, I can just wrap up and deal with cold. Hot, I just get sluggish and tired and... yeah. We'll pay 1,000. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of money. That's not cheap. Oof. You gotta save up. Ah, that's annoying, that is. Hey, welcome, Johnny. How you doing? Tea? Yes, tea indeed. Tea's amazing. Can never have too much tea. There we go. Oh, no. Are you colored? Don't know what that's supposed to mean. And we spent 5k trip to Hawaii. Ooh, oh yeah, I remember you telling me. How was that? Do you like your tea? Do you like sweet or unsweetened tea? I like I do very much like sweetened tea. I have a very big sweet tooth, so anything sweet is amazing. It went good. Hey, nice. That's the good thing. Nothing beats a good holiday. Holiday's always nice. Well, last time I went to a holiday, I was on a I went to a random cabin. Very nice, in the middle of nowhere, but it was nice. It was nice and simple, nothing too fancy. We say a ship as big as a hotel out, was 25 stories high. Wow. Yeah, some of those like ships are so cool. They're absolutely massive, which is amazing. And to think it floats, it's like wow. There we go. Yeah, I'm just ignoring that because I don't see why it's necessary. No matter who you are or what you look like, everyone's welcome here regardless of who you are and what you look like. Honestly, it doesn't matter. At least in my opinion, it doesn't matter. We're here to chill and chat. I can't see you, you can't see me. Well, you can kind of see me as my... you can see my avatar, but... regardless of what you look like, it doesn't matter. We're just here to have a chill time, watch some Minecraft and chat. Because what better thing could you... what more could you ask for? Well, I could ask for a lot more, but I'm happy with this. Nothing beats this. Your world's bigger? Eh, good for you. Oh, sure. Internet sex? Aye, language, good sir. Yeah, I know the pain of, well, I used to have really bad internet. And yeah, I know your pain, it is horrible. Luckily now that's not the case. Mine does better now. No problem. It was a half joke. I will ask what's your language, but you more meant as a funny joke. But anyway, thank you. But what am I even saying now? I don't know. I don't really play Minecraft much anymore. That's fair. I know not. I play it a lot, but then Minecraft for me is a game that I can always come back to no matter how much I play. Why? I don't have any idea why I can always keep coming back to it, but I can. But I also get that it's not for everyone. You play R6. Ooh, Rainbow Six Siege. Nice. I used to play a lot. I used to be half good at it, and then I stopped, and I couldn't really... I never got back to how good I was before. But the problem is, at the time, I never played ranked. Like, I could 1v1 people decently. I could hold my own. But I only started playing ranked towards the end of it. I'm Diamond 1. Ooh, nice. I only ever started playing ranked at the end of my... I started playing ranked just before I stopped playing. So I didn't really get into ranked. I think I got to gold 1 until I got bored of the game. Because I was solo queuing all the time, I just kind of got bored. And I think I moved on to other games. Well, then I moved on to Apex Legends then. I played a lot of Apex Legends. Should I start playing Minecraft now? If you want to, that's purely up to you. Would I recommend playing Minecraft? Yeah. And I'd also I remember Apex Legends. Yeah, Apex Legends was good. It's still going. I might have to have a look at it one day again, see how it's been. It has been a long time since I've checked it out. You want to play Minecraft? Yeah, I reckon you should. And just don't. And just play it little at a time. Play modded survival? No. This is vanilla survival. This is Zella. It is his basic, just, whatchamacallit, vanilla. We do have a few plugins on the server, but then they're server optimizations, so like making Minecraft run better. There's one that lets Bedrock play. There's one that lets the Bedrock players join us and stuff like that. Have you ever tried hardcore Minecraft? Yes, I have played. I have played hardcore Minecraft, but there's one reason why I don't really like it. And yes, you could technically call this a skill issue, because it is technically a skill issue. But I die a lot, and I don't like the idea of having my world completely disappear because I died. Yes, it adds a lot to like risk and stuff, but I find it's not that side of Minecraft that I enjoy, and I would really hate to lose. That would absolutely kill my motivation if I lost it. Because I'm having, oh yeah, I've never heard anything good about Taco Bell. It always makes people unwell. I know somebody who had Taco Bell and they've gotten food poisoning off them. Kind of a bad day. So I avoid it. Not that we have many Taco Bells over in the UK here. Okay, I need to stop getting distracted. I need to go buy some food because I'm out of golden carrots. Okay, let's fly down here. Has me not been online for a while because me to be blacklisted? No, if you looked in the, if you'd paid attention to the Discord server, I need everyone's username again, because the server lost its, pillager spawned at my location. Oh no. I need to whitelist everyone because of, the server went oof, and I lost, it reset the whitelist. Why? I don't know, it just did. So you just need to send me your username, time to lock in. I'm just waiting for a death message. But I believe in you. Have you been playing Minecraft? I've been playing Minecraft for about roughly 10 years. This world in particular is 6 months old. Okay, so this is coming together. I do think we need to clean this up a bit here. No, this particular world is 6 months old. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think so too. I like long-term worlds. I've been playing for 6 years. Hey, nice. Let's just give me all these to top my rockets up. My rockets are getting dangerously low. That's fine. Playing for 6. Yeah, 6 is a long time. I stopped in a couple. I did kill them. Hey, congrats, Ice King. How's my day? It's been pretty good. Just enjoying some Minecraft. Amphibious, yeah, what's up? It's been quite good. How about yours? How's your day been? What's this? Okay, don't come back to my village. When you go nearby to a village, it'll start a raid. So, please don't come back to my place. I've not played Minecraft in a while, but it was fun. And I just chose to play Robert's. Yeah, and I think you don't need to drink it. When you kill a captain, it automatically gives it to you. Yeah, that's fine. I think Minecraft's a good thing. Minecraft's one of those games that you can just stop playing and come back to, and it'll be just as good as when you stop playing. Do you play any other games? Yeah, I play a lot of visual novels outside of this as well. Yeah, you don't see it. Actually, oh, wait, is it? Wait, did you get a bottle? Oh, I forgot. I think they changed that, didn't they? Never mind. You might just have to ignore me. I'm a little bit behind in my updates. I play a lot of visual novels. I also play... I played Satisfactory for a while. I also played a lot of Doki Doki. We like Doki Doki here. Also a bit of FNAF. How old are you is because you sound like an 18-year-old. I am, believe it or not, 21 years old. So yeah, I appreciate you thinking I'm 18, but I'm a little... You might need to add 3 years onto that. Have you played Resident Evil? Yes, I have. I've only ever played Resident Evil. Oh, the one in the village where you got to go save Ashley. But I've watched all the games. I like Resident Evil is fun. Well, the one I played. 1 second, let me do something. Slash. There you go. You've been added to my list. And keeping playing Minecraft. Yes, it is. Yep. There you go. Okay, cool. That's another one done. Let me get a tick. We had ticks on them as well, just so it shows I've done it. Which means I think we got most people there. Hello there. But your mod looks cool though. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you think so. Someone's got lost. Where do I get my grass bots? Yeah. But I'll have to remember that we need 2 of us to sleep now. Order menu? Oh, nice. How old are you then, if you don't mind me asking? There we go. Having a job interview next week, plus I have a big test. Ooh, good luck with both of those things. 38. Wow, fair play. Yep, I think you do have me beat in that department. I think you are slightly older than me. You watch anime? Yeah, I do. I've been, I'm currently watching through the Apothecary Diaries again. I've just finished watching, 1 sec, Ice King did tell me, where's it? Okay. Where was it? No, but that's where is it? I think we need to know. Oh, I can't remember. What was it called? Aya hides her feelings in Russian, I think it was. Don't try being weird. Hey, good luck. Yeah, and now I'm watching. I recently just completed Solo Leveling. Ooh, nice. I've watched Solo Leveling a while ago now. The first time I watched it, I didn't like it. The second time I watched it, I liked it. I sometimes hide her feelings in Russian. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, I also watched the Sword Princess of Atario. The base of Denmark. I've heard bad things about the Russian one. No, it's good. I don't know who's told you bad things, but it's really good. It's very funny as well. There is nothing bad about it. Both the English dub and the Japanese dub. And I also think it deserves a second rewatch in the original dub because in the Japanese because it's really good. How do cows math? I don't know. Hey Gabriel, I started watching Death Note. Ooh, nice. That's not when I started watching Death Note. Death Note is not when I've watched Calculator. Oh, that's good. Calculator. Death Note's amazing. Yeah. I've heard a lot of good, I just haven't watched it. There we go. Okay, I think we're going to go to my Enderman farm real quick to go repair my tools. Can I join Angelic? The server. Oh, you gotta go. No problem. I'm gonna go now. I gotta get skydiving. Hey, good luck at skydiving. Goodbye. No, this is a invite only world to keep the world safe. Only people we know are invited to join to keep the place safe from griefers. I have a joke for you. What's a cow's favorite place? The movies. Okay, I've heard that one. I've heard the movies one. Still good nonetheless, though. I will give you that. You should get some screens, panels, and more emojis. Yeah, I am adding more emojis by the day. It's something I'm working towards slowly but surely. Every so often, if I have some free time, I make some emojis. I also made a tree emoji. Why I made a tree emoji, I don't know. What am I looking for? Carpets. I have a habit of just building things when I'm bored. Why I made a tree emoji, I don't know. I'm alright, thanks. I like the making stuff myself because it's well, everything I've made on here so far is myself, and I like the challenge of it to improve my skills in it, and I'm quite happy with what I've done so far. Although I also do question some of the things I've made because there's no real reason behind making them. I've just made it for the sake of making it, which happens when I get bored. And just go, well, you know what? I feel like I want to make this, and I make it, and I'm like, you know, now I've made it, I like it, but I also don't know why I made it. I just did. But I'm alright, but thanks for the offer. Okay, I need to widen this path because this is a very treacherous path. Which obviously nothing bad could happen on this path whatsoever. Okay, I did remove the carpets off these, but I think that was a mistake. Okay, while we're here, let me turn that off. The sounds these guys make when they're getting killed over and over are unpleasant. But the fact that he teleports there, I don't understand. He shouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, but anyone found so cool? Yeah. Really good for XP. Very, very good for XP. Do that. Almost fell down there once. Yeah, don't fall into the void. That is a really bad day. It's not a good day at all. I don't know if they can spawn on... That doesn't really work, does it? No. I actually don't like the end as well. The end's quite nice. Look nice. Hey, thank you. Okay, I think we solved the out teleporting. Let me just start killing these. My other one I built was a lot more efficient than this. This one isn't that efficient, and I'm not sure why. Ow. Owie. So much Enderman. Yep. Really? Oh, he's got out. How did he get out? I think he probably teleported. Let me just get... I'd hoping we wouldn't need these, but I think we do. There we go. Also really good for just repairing. Really good for repairing stuff. Also, I think I found out they can spawn on trapdoors, which is wrong. They shouldn't be able to spawn on trapdoors, but I think they are. Which is kind of frustrating, but we're just going to have to light carpet all of this. I also have a iron farm, if you're wondering. That's how I got so many anvils here. If you are level 10, nothing happens to your XP. Yeah, because I'm repairing my tools. My tools need repairing, so that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for XP. I'm simply here to repair... Well, I'm here for XP, but not level up. To repair my tools. Okay, I don't want my tools to break. Maybe I need to make the spawn platform slightly bigger so we can get more Enderman spawning. So that's fine, but we'll see. Also, really good if you need ender pearls. Why would you ever need this many ender pearls? I don't know though. Let's also just give this mending. There you go. But I'm going to hop off because I need to go to sleep. Hey, no problem, Ice King. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. It's greatly appreciated. Now just to repair my sword. My sword has seen better days. Now mending is just so nice. You can just repair all your tools like nothing ever happened. Also, I also think I fixed the escaping problem. Bye. Goodbye, Ice King. There we go. Go to that. Nope, you still got out. I think you got out by the end. Has a nice hue. It's kind of an end update, but people really want more. I really don't care about updates. A game is a game. Yeah, I think that's. I do like updates because it always brings a bit of fresh air, but I don't think it's worth getting too invested over because of the. What on earth? What's that seems wrong. Huh. I'm gonna ignore that. That's not normal. Why is it gone like, I'm gonna ignore that like it's not a problem and hope it doesn't become a problem. Hello, Stefan. Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. Now, what was I going to do? Yeah, I need to get a bit of this to light up. No, not the coal. That one piece there. So we can light, get this beacon activated. Here we go. Yep, boop, 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 boop. Now we can just focus on getting this bit cleared up. You can remove him because he's fine. Like, all of this can go out. You have a nice empty world. Hey, thank you. I have 2 hours and 25 minutes left until I'm leaving. Okay, good to know. I'll probably be finished streaming before then, to be honest, because that'll be getting quite late for me. And I've got things I need to do tomorrow, like homework, which sucks. Even with how old I am now, can't escape it. But I also chose to do the work, so can't really complain. Same, I gotta be up early. Well, I don't have to be up early, I just got things to do. I also got a greenhouse to put up if the weather lets me. Then I've got a meeting, which is fun. Meetings are always fun. Oh, I don't know. There you go. Again, I'm quite busy IRL outside of streaming. The good thing is I'm always free in the evening, so... Oh, D&D food, yeah. I remember Wednesday's your D&D thing. Oh yeah, I'm becoming a DM. That's a fun thing. I'm gonna be a DM in a D&D campaign this Sunday. Oh, bugger, this Sunday. Oh, no, I just realized the problem with this Sunday. Haha, ha ha ha, that's not gonna work. Okay, of all times, it had to be this week. It had to be this Sunday, that's a problem. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to... now that I think about it, I'm gonna have to point that out. Maybe I'll see... Well, I'll see if I can find an earlier day. I'll have to do that in an after stream. Hate fever blisters, it's annoying. Yeah, that's not good. I can't imagine that would be good. Okay. Let me just connect this up here. Is that the group you're in? Yeah. The one DM was going to have to do 2 campaigns, and she decided actually as her first campaign doing 2 at the same time is probably a bad idea and to be overwhelmed. So by that point I already asked before that would they mind me doing one? Well, mind if I did it? And then they were like, oh, by the way, would you mind taking over 1 campaign for me? I'm like, sure, I'll do it. Oh, you do D&D? Yeah, I do. Well, this is the first time in a long time I've did it. I used to play it before, then we stopped, and now I'm doing it again. So it's been kind of a while. My brother does that with friends. Yeah, it's good fun if you got a good group. I haven't actually done much with this group, so we'll have to... Time will tell how well it comes out. Hopefully good. I'm hoping for it to be good. So let me just fill in these gaps here. There we go. And there we go. Just keep filling this in. Make it all the grass and not stone. The funny thing is this will all probably be turned into farmland, so even though we're turning it into grass, it's not going to stay grass. I'm just using grass because it looks nicer. IP, nope, that IP isn't given out to just anyone. It is a private server after all. There we go. And it doesn't fill me with confidence. If that's the first thing you want to know, it doesn't fill me with confidence what your motives might be. Who's the person in your server? That is Dover Dean. They're on and off streamer. And also someone I know IRL, so that's who they are. There you go. And Ice King was the other person here as a long-time viewer. There we go. Let's just keep mining. Keep clearing this all out so we can get just keep getting it looking nicer and nicer and nicer. I was invited and one of his friends is playing schizo, so I decided to be his voice inside his head that only he can see and only visible whenever. So, oh, interesting. That sounds a very interesting character. Definitely unique. I'll give you guys that. That is definitely unique. Very unique. Although I think we're avoiding that kind of stuff, like, because I think it's a sensitive topic for a few people. So I think we've been told. Well, we avoid that kind of stuff. Or if we do mention it, it needs to be very lightly and in passing. We can't do too much with it because there's some people there that that's not something they're comfortable with. What time do you usually start streaming? I usually start streaming about 7 to 8 GMT. Oh, it's BST now because the time's changed. I do also update. No problem. I do also have a Discord server which I post my time schedule, my stream schedules to, and you also get notifications on there, because I also know YouTube can be a little bit funny with sending notifications, so my Discord get notifications and stuff like that on there as well. But rule of thumb, I stream all days except Mondays, and maybe a few days in between depending if I got stuff IRL. But for the most part, always 7 to 8 BST, which I don't know what. I think that's +1, I think. It's been a while. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's +1. Yeah. That's what I do. What is up to you? You seem cool. Hey, thank you. Thank you for your sub. It's greatly appreciated. And today's been a very cool day because I hit a cool milestone that was 500 subscribers, which is just wow. That's amazing. Not something I ever thought that not something I thought I'd hit anytime soon, but here we are, which is cool to say the least. My streams have been doing me a lot of good. You have a goal? Just grow. Honestly, grow. I would love to join the Hermitcraft community, which is basically a massive oi. Oh no, leave me alone. No, fly. Too bad. Which is basically a big group of Minecraft people, and they've done some really good stuff. Like this, they just did a charity, and they've just earned 1.2 million pounds for this charity, which is amazing. And to be part of that would be awesome. But outside of that, I don't really have many goals, other than just keep growing and see where it takes me. Yeah, we'll see. Whether those goals come true or not, I don't plan to stop streaming unless I physically have to. But I don't plan to stop anytime soon, because I do it because I enjoy it. And if I can make a difference while doing it, that's a really good bonus. At least I see it as a good bonus personally. Because you can do so much, and if you can make a good impact, I think that's a good thing to do. All while playing good old games. Like Minecraft, because who doesn't like playing some good old Minecraft? It's very good. Just keep placing all these blocks. All of this was done simply because I wanted to plant some trees. Funny how one project leads to another. Well, technically, am I playing Minecraft again? Well, yeah, I think that would be... I recommend it. It's a very good chill game. You play on Java, you play Bedrock, right? Do you play console Bedrock? Is it console Bedrock you play, or is it Mountain Blocks? Yeah. Console Bedrock, no, console Bedrock, or like PC Bedrock. There we go. Console Bedrock. Fair. As to excuse me, what are you doing out here? Okay, I'm not going to question it. Yeah. Hey, welcome and Pip, welcome back. I am seriously having trouble falling asleep. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't really have much good advice I can really give you, to be honest. Not being able to sleep sucks. And yeah, I know the pain. Some nights just be like that. Yeah, some nights just be like that. You just sit in there, you've been laying in bed for an hour, yeah. I get that feeling. Just laying there, and no matter how long you sit there laying, you just can't fall asleep. Yeah, it's a pain. I wish I could tell you some magical way around it, but I can't say no of one, to be honest. I'm sick and my mum doesn't believe me. Oh, that's the worst. Being unwell and then they don't believe you being unwell. When you start streaming, it'll probably be like 3 PM for me. Yeah, I think something like that, yeah. Considering your time zone, I cannot sleep. Oh yeah, especially if you're sick. I know sometimes if you're unwell, it can keep you up very, yeah, that's even worse then, because it keeps you up. It seems like everyone's getting something at the moment. Everyone's unwell of something. Yeah, that's not nice. But I hope it gets better for you. How your mother doesn't believe you, I don't understand. But I guess some parents are just tough. Well, I hope for your speedy recovery because it sounds quite unpleasant. Oh, hello. Oh, is this a Netherrack delivery? Do it. Is that dirt for me? I'm confused. I can't. That's better. As much as I appreciate it, but I've got like how much? I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double chests of. Well, I've got 6. Well, 5 double chests of grass left, and I think I've got about 6, 7, 8 stacks of double chests of dirt left. I appreciate the gesture, but I probably don't have room to put it anywhere. I don't go to school. Yeah, may I join? I will say you have been a long-time viewer. It just depends what you play. What you play on. Well, it depends on 2 things actually. Do you have a favorite place like going? Outside. I like being in the wilderness, outdoors, and the garden. I do a lot of gardening off camera. Desert Badlands. Ooh, nice. That's my 2 go-to things. Out in the garden and nature, really. Which is funny, 'cause I like gaming and streamer, which, you know, going outdoors usually is kind of seen as I don't do, but no, I very much like it. You love nature? Yeah, nature's nice. You can't go wrong with nature. Nature's very nice. Yeah, so I'm picking what edition of Minecraft you play on. I go outside almost every day. Nice. So do I, to be honest. Go outside, check my plants, water them, look after them, plant some new ones. I've got onions growing. I also got sweet corn growing. I got beans. Must be very calming. Hey, I'm glad I'm doing something helpful. Yeah, I tried to be calm. I don't like the whole loud and shouting side of YouTube with people. I think talking and just chilling is a lot better way to spend my time than screaming at the screen. Although I will say, if it's because you're getting scared, it is funny. But I also yeah. Also, Minecraft's just a relaxing game in general, really. There we go. We can mine out this mountain because it's in the way, which tends to be the record to everything. Everything's in the way. There's always that one YouTuber I watched that screams in Among Us. Yeah, my issue sometimes. Yeah, when it's like legit, like when I'm playing stuff and it's get into it, it's good. But I feel a lot of the time when I watch stuff, I find with some people, it's almost forced. And when it's forced, it's just not funny. At least to me, it isn't. When it's forced and it's just done for the sake of doing it, I find it gets a bit much. Also gives me a headache. But I also think when it's done, when they're legitimately having fun and playing, that's different. But I think when it's done for the sake of doing it, sometimes it's too much. But no, there's also some people, I guess, I watch, and there's just constant shouting between them, and that is funny. I don't understand why I have to try so hard to stay awake at day, but can't sleep during night. I'd imagine your sleep cycle's probably a bit scuffed. But then there might be other reasons for that I'm not aware of and you're not aware of. Because and I wouldn't say you're alone. I think lots of people have that. Might need to sleep in class, even though it's not right. I would try to avoid it, 'cause if your sleep cycle's kind of backwards, sleeping in class and stuff like that will only make it worse. Yes, you'll probably be shattered all day, but at least then hopefully by the time it comes around to night, because you've been wrecked all day, because you haven't had your normal like nap or sleeping in class, it might help. My issue sleeping at all. Yeah, well, in that case, I can't really offer too much advice, really. The most I could offer is maybe go speak to me the doctors or something like that. Just Like, speak to someone who knows their stuff, and they would probably be able to be more help. I can relate. Yeah. See, I funny, like, I sleep. I can have some nights where I just cannot get to sleep for the life of me, and I get to. But in most nights now, I can get to sleep quite easily. I'll just stick on a video I listen to, and then before I know it, I'm asleep. But other nights, I can very much sympathize with the fact I'm sitting there. I've just been lying in bed for 2 hours, and I just can't get to sleep. I've had it before where I've just given up and just went to do stuff. I also do that, but when school starts, I have this every time. Yeah, yeah, I don't really know what to say, to be honest. I guess also sleep times is kind of different for everyone. Some people are just naturally more night owlish than morning persons. I'm very much a night owl myself, but yeah, I think it depends on the person. Like, be 6 p.m. and I can't go to sleep until 12. Oh, yeah. I'm very much like 10, I think 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock is the earliest I can get to sleep. I can't sleep any earlier than that, it just feels wrong. Unless I'm on the bus. Then I fall asleep on the bus, which most of the time isn't too bad, but when I miss my stop, it is kind of a bad day. Oop, I got full inventory. Yep, and I go to mounting. I can't sleep before 3 to 4 a.m. Yeah, and obviously I can imagine how with school that's quite problematic, because obviously you're literally going to sleep, waking up a few hours later than for school. Yeah. All I can say, it will get better. I tried that really did. Yeah, and I have no doubt you did. I think it's just one of those things. I think it will get better over time. It's just sucks in the meantime. Okay, I need to go to sleep to get rid of the monsters, because it just makes life. I'll let you know. Hey, cool. We hope for your nice sleep, I guess. Yeah, I don't really know how to make. Didn't really come out the way I intended it. It didn't sound as cool as it did. Just born like that when they can't sleep. And that was a good, yeah. And there's some people who can literally lay on the bed, no matter what time of day it is, they can lie down and fall asleep. If I could have a superpower as sleeping like in Minecraft, that would be very handy. But I know people like that, they can literally just lie down, and as soon as their head touches the pillow, they're asleep. And it's just like, how? How can you just lie down and fall asleep like it's nothing? Even on a good day, it takes me a bit to fall asleep. And then you just get bad nights and you just don't sleep. Which is interesting. Yeah, I think a cool superpower would not being not needing to sleep. Like, you can still sleep if you choose to, but you don't need to. On days I'm fully drained by 7 p.m. I'm not surprised, honestly. Yeah, if you're not getting much sleep, I'm not surprised you're drained by then. I think that's quite normal. If I don't have like taking medicine, I will not sleep until 2 days. Yeah, that's not good. But that's why you got the medicine like this. It's there to help. Yeah, because that's bad. It's surprising, like it is surprising what. Hello, you. It's surprising what lack of sleep can do to you. Had this, and had Gladys year. Every year, yeah, that's not fun. I think it could be a whole host of things to why you can't. And I think a lot of times it also gets treated as people just being lazy or not wanting to staying up late, which is not the case. because like a lot of people, it's not because they don't want to fall asleep, it's just because they physically can't. And to say it's them just being lazy is not right. Consummate being addicted to medicine. There's one thing about I think it's relying on medicine and using it for its intended use. I think it's fine. I think it's a bit different between you don't rely on it. No, that's fair, and I think it's everyone's choice too. I think it's one of those things that's good. It might be worth having when you really do need to do it. And you know, making spelling mistakes, that's fine, don't worry about it. I make spelling mistakes a lot more than I'd care to admit. I've got to spell check everything I write to make sure I haven't done goofed the spellings. I wouldn't worry too much about it. There we go. This is looking a lot better. Now I've got to get this bit in. Because this, I don't like this divot here, honestly. Also, it doesn't work with having a field here either. Or maybe we just push it back slightly. Parents told me to just close my eyes, but I don't know. Yeah, it's... I think if it's as simple as close your eyes, I think you wouldn't be having the problem. If you could just close your eyes to go to sleep, you wouldn't be having this problem. So it's not really very helpful. Literally try, yeah. And I wouldn't even say it's... If I could do anything, I'd probably be sleep. Yeah. It's not something you choose to do. It's not something... You don't choose to struggle to fall asleep. It's just... I guess misunderstood, I suppose, is the way to put it. It's not out of lack of wanting to sleep, but physically not being able to sleep. Which I think is obviously not understood very well. Like many things. Oh, I'm running out of storage here. Well, granted, I did mine a mountain. So I guess it does make sense. I've run out of storage room. Yeah. Okay, so I was thinking now here we have a bit more. Sleeping here. I'm now. Okay, don't mind why I said sleeping, because not what I meant. That's not what I was trying to say, but I think I want a bit more of a slope. I want this to just gradually like this. School's also kind of blame. Yeah, I guess stress and like stuff like that wouldn't be good either. What was the other thing you said? What was the other thing you said you stream in? I also stream on Twitch and in... I also stream in Twitch and I also do full screen what's in stream? I'm a bit lost, but I stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I also whatchamacallit, stream to a like full screen on YouTube as well. Oh, tea time's expensive. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I don't want to be bombarded with tea. I like tea, but I also don't want to be drowning in it. Hey, welcome back, Lewis. Okay, that's cool, I think. I want to have it, like, slope down, while also not being too drastic. Which just means a lot more placing of blocks, and a lot more breaking of blocks as well. Full screen? Yeah. Yeah, full screen. Even drunk to tea don't work out. Yeah, I did not. if you had to change, add one thing, what would you add? Ooh, that's a and I've been asked this question before, and I remember coming up with an answer, but I don't remember what it was. Add one thing to my what would it be? Okay, have you ever played Stardew Valley? In Stardew Valley, like in the chests and stuff, there's a button to organize chests. You can add chests, you can like, click a button, it organizes the chest for you, or you can then click a button and it sorts all of your stuff into chests. I would love that for Minecraft. That way you could walk up to a chest room, press this button, and it'll put all your items away. Would be amazing. That's a mod. Yeah, I'm no doubt it's a mod, but like as vanilla. Because it would just be so nice. Because it saves so much time, inventory management and whatnot. I'd add penguins? Fair, penguins are cool. Yeah, just basically general stuff that's going to make quality of life. I guess if I had to add a mob, I probably would like... I probably would like to add like an otter, I think. Just use copper golem. Copper golems are cool, but they work for what they do, but I also wouldn't mind just an actual inbuilt feature straight into your HUD. Granted, it would undermine most of the farms, but I think the in between would be nice. Monkeys, sauce monkey. I like Loki. Add cars, something you actually drive. Yeah, I personally wouldn't like. I wouldn't like it if they added cars and planes. Honestly, I think it would just be a bit too different. And add all the mobs from the mob vote. Oh yeah, that'd be all the rejected mobs would be good because there's some really good ones. Also, Minecraft Dungeons has some really good mobs in them that would be so cool to have in here. Like the Stone Ulaloos. I don't know, Stone Invokers. You also have all of the different... a lot more mob variants. Bosses too. Yeah, some new bosses would be amazing. Yeah, I saw the announcement for Dungeons 2. That could be cool. I think they're doing good with Minecraft. As much as people say otherwise, I think they're doing quite good. They're doing quite a good job with Minecraft and keeping it like Minecrafty. Because Minecraft doesn't feel like a different game from the start. It's just the same game but updated. I think Arch Illager could be added. That would be cool, yeah, the Arch Illager. And they could like live in mansions. They would probably add like a boss for every environment. See, that would be cool. I also, maybe not for every environment, but maybe have them rare. I wouldn't mind. What's better on Minecraft? See, I don't really know about mods myself. I haven't done much with modded stuff, so I don't recognize any of those. Yeah, we're getting there. It's just this terraforming's taking some time, but we are getting there slowly but surely. The end update in MC Dungeons is peak. Yeah, I never played the DLCs. I just got the base game. I think an end update for Minecraft could be cool as much as some load dumps. Sure, would be cool, but I also think it's unlikely to happen. Just because of how little people actually go to the end. Not many people ever make it to the end of Minecraft, which is surprising. I think they should add where you could sleep even if mobs are near you. You made me think I was going crazy. You heard someone Land down, okay. Oh, the res oh, resin golem's cool, okay. How much are you wanting for all that? Well, I'll give you a one down for 9 stacks. If that sounds agreeable. We should work out like 3 diamonds, because obviously this stuff is kind of easy to get. Granted, I do need lots of it. If that sounds agreeable to you. As if you're still here. I hope you're still here, because I'll just be talking to myself. You know the blaze. Oh, yeah, wasn't it the blue deal? Okay. Wasn't... I'll give you it now in a minute. And we can get this patch done. Wasn't there like a blue blaze in it? Is Minecraft code not old? Big guy is hard. I'm not sure, to be honest. But okay. Thank you. Let me go grab a shulker box. Guys, I don't know. I don't know how true it is. I know people like to say it, but I don't actually know how true it is. I don't know how well optified the code is. The fire. Oh yeah, you just keep that, yeah. You just take that one. Thank you. We should add a new mob in the end. That could be cool. Also, would, depending on where it spawns, it could completely break Enderman farms, which would kind of suck a little bit, if I'm being honest. Because I very much like my Endercent. Me, I don't know. Although the end is really empty, in fairness, the end could do with some more content. Ball? The Ender Golem? I don't know about the Ender Golem, honest. I think it needs to be something unique, I think. Maybe like a rare mob that spawns in the ships, or like in the ships where the elytras are, or in the cities. Hello, welcome Earl, how you doing? How you doing? I'm good, thank you. Look up Enderson. The OG Enderman. Ah, the OG Enderman. Ah, interesting. Skyball fin. Oh yeah, yeah, it is finished. Yeah, I finished it. It's probably add like pirates because you're end ships. Maybe outer ends. Maybe it's kind of tricky, to be honest, to know. Because obviously you want something new, but you also don't want it to be too different. Because too different also would end up being a bad thing. Can I join on Bedrock? Maybe if when become a bit more familiar, because at the moment we're just trying to keep it's invite only, just to make sure we can keep the griefing to the minimum, which means we only get people we regularly see and we know we can trust. So maybe over time, if we see you in here more often, it might be something we can might consider. It's just we want to be very careful with who we add, because I had issues with griefers before and it absolutely sucked, and it's just a pain and a waste of time dealing with them. Not saying you are one, but you can't be too safe on the internet. Might be next, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna log off. Okay, no problem. Thank you for the blocks. And also, there is also the whole thing of what edition of Minecraft. Whoa, there's a lava. What edition of Minecraft? I know, obviously you play Bedrock, but what do you play Bedrock on? Because if you play it on console, no good. If you're playing console, you can't join because it's just a limitation. Yeah, you can't join, sadly. Even though we are able to have Bedrock players on, the problem with console is that you can't add servers, and without the ability to add servers, we can't, unless they've changed it, but unless you can add servers, you can't join. And at last I remember, I used to play PS4 edition. I wasn't able to add servers. If you can't add servers, you can't join because, yeah. There's also ways around that, but then you need a realm, and yeah, that's beyond me. Beyond my capabilities. Yeah, it's just one of the unfortunate sides of servers. With Java and Bedrock, I've already got a big gap. For some reason why they limited consoles, I don't understand. There's probably a good reason for it, and they probably weren't allowed to. But I can't imagine this. I imagine there's a good reason for it, but what that good reasoning is, I don't know. Again, today I'm not a Minecraft developer, after all. First vid 3 years ago. That's a long time ago, that is. 3 years. Oof. Yeah, 3 years. There we go. I have to stay home tomorrow, I don't feel good. Yeah, I think that's the best, honestly. From the sounds of it, you don't sound very well. So I would have to agree, it sounds like I'd be the best. I'm a smaller YouTuber. Hey! Nice. I think I'm also I'm on the smaller side myself. Obviously, I'm not, well, depends how you say. I got a decent audience now, but I'm still on the relatively small side, all things considered. No, but nothing wrong with that. 18 subs. Hey, well, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere at the end of the day. If you put time and effort into it, I'm sure you'll get there eventually. If you could only say one word, what would it be? Ooh, that's a hard one. If I could only say one word, what would it be? Ooh. Getting 50 subs? Oh, how do you plan on doing that? How? If I could only say one word, what would it be? Ooh. Probably again. I think mine would be again. You can always try again, and it's always the next time. Well, most of the times. So there's no need to stress over all the little things. Boom, 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 boom. Stress sucks. Yeah, it does. Stress is a horrible thing with many, many side effects, and it's honestly underappreciated and also under-respected, all honesty. I'm about to go to sleep. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Because sleep is important, and not everyone's able to find it that easy. But I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. I appreciate it a lot. There we go. You said your would be again. Yeah. My would be again. Okay, I'm kind of happy with how this is looking. 10:30 gets... Yeah, that's getting late. as I was saying it's nearly 11:30 for me. Although I will probably be ending stream up in a bit here because I have been streaming a while. 21, yeah. Oh, I thought I saw something. Guess I'm just seeing things. Always good when you see things. It's getting kind of late. And yeah. Honestly though, I wonder, maybe we just take, I'll fly back, empty my inventory, take one good bird's eye view, and I think we'll call it there for today. Been doing, well, been a very long one. Very important. Ooh, what's that? I subbed. Hey, thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Do you have a bucket? No, I don't have a bucket. Not on me. Oh, I'll try to watch the next one. Hey, thank you. Randy Coffee. It's greatly appreciated. This is getting kind of late for me. And it was an early start today, so I could do with some sleep. I've been up since 7:15. So I've been up since 6:45 this morning. So I'm starting to feel it. So your bucket is an essential part of a healthy, balanced inventory. Yeah, that might be the case, but I really don't carry one on me. Okay, what's some SMP videos? Hey, nice. So yeah, thank you for watching. Well, let me just go for it. I think we're happy with this. I think we need to probably you can go a little bit. I think we just want to. It's meant to sink. The train's meant to sink down here because that then goes off there. So having that sink there, I think, is important. And how the pathway go down. Just so it looks more natural. This, maybe we trim this to go like there a little bit. This could probably be indented here a little bit more. Just keep like making it look more realistic. But honestly, we made a really good dent in it, considering this is nothing like the original train here. And the original train here was really bad. And there's also the fact that there was literally a mounting there we got rid of. Well, actually, fun fact, there's a mounting all around the base of this thing. That's looking good. We also did do this. We also did make some trees here, which I'm happy with. We're just going to keep popping these trees up all around until eventually they're all around our base. I watched stream 10 or 11 AM. Oh, nice and early. Well, I'd say that's not that early actually, but yeah. Yeah, so this thing is coming together nicely. I'm very happy actually. This has made a big difference to this area. I also think we need to get rid of the tree side, mounting side trees. I don't think they're really helpful here. And I don't particularly like them. But it's looking really cool. I love it. Hey, thank you. I think it's also going to look really good once we actually get things out here. Because at the moment, I think the issue at the moment we have is everything looks out of place. Like, yes, it looks cool, but it doesn't look like it belongs in the world. So I think like next we just need to add a little transition between the base. Well, once the trees are in, we then add transition between the base, add some dirt on the edge of that. Then the dirt can go around the base of the trees. And then just do all of that all around and just get this looking good. Because this side now is looking really good. We need to get that building done. Nothing's in that building yet, so there's that. Just keep getting this out and just get this side done. God, I like build. Well, yep, it is Minecraft, and that's one of the big things to do. I also think I'm gonna design some small pine trees to put in the gaps here. Put some small pine trees instead of just the big ones. But honestly, I'm happy with this. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider following and subscribing. And if you have done so already, thank you very much. I will be live again tomorrow. I think tomorrow on the agenda we have 5 Nights at Flickbear's 3 we're going to play. We had a really good stream with that Sunday. And I want to get back into it because it's really, really good. I'm bad at building. Hey, the more you practice, the better you'll get. You can't be good at everything to begin with. So yes, we got that again. Do we have that to do tomorrow? And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.